It's Mojo in the Mornings, 5 at 6:55.
5 and 6:55, yo. 5 and 6:55, go now.
All right, here it goes. It is the matchup we've all been waiting for the last 3 weeks. A 15-time champion by the name of Aaron taking on our ultimate champion by the name of Shannon in a round of the 5 at 6:55 Smarter Than Shannon. This is how it all started. We used to have Shannon take a listener on every single day. You know what happened? She destroyed them. She made them lose their confidence in life. She walked away with wins while they walked away crying. Will Aaron be next? Aaron, are you ready?
Hi, Aaron.
Hi, good morning, Shannon. Yeah, I think so. I made it to 15. That's what I wanted to do. So I'm proud of myself for that.
You're in our Tournament of Champions coming up this year. You're now taking on Shannon. Now you get to go first for the first time since the first win that you had, weeks ago.
Okay.
If there is a tie goes to the champion, Shannon. Okay, so that's what will happen. Will you ask her to leave the studio so that I can ask you the questions first?
Shannon, leave the studio, please.
Good luck, Aaron.
My favorite is when
you.
listeners go, Shannon, get your ass out of the studio. You know what I mean? Bye-bye. 5 questions. Whoever gets the most right wins, Tie goes to Shannon. Question number 1. In Smarter Than Shannon here. Police in Arizona are asking for the public's help to find Today Show host Savannah Guthrie's mom. What TV network is the Today Show on?
NBC.
Question number 2. Bad Bunny will be performing the halftime of the Super Bowl this year. We all know that. Who is singing the national anthem? I'll give you a multiple choice. Is it, and these are all, by the way, San Francisco-ish type of residents. A, Journey. B, Brandy Carlisle. Or C, Charlie Puth.
Charlie Puth.
Question number 3. Bill and Hillary Clinton are said to be agreeing to testify before the House about Jeffrey Epstein. What number president was Clinton?
Oh, gosh.
3 seconds.
So I'm going to say 40.
Question number 4. Kelly Clarkson has announced that this season 7 of her daytime talk show, will be her last. What was the name of the song that she sang when she won American Idol in 2002?
A moment like this.
And question number 5, Kendrick Lamar has the most Grammy wins of any hip-hop artist with 27. Who did he just pass?
Jay-Z.
Let's bring Shannon back to the studios.
Shannon! Did she hear you? Say it with your chest.
Said it with my chest.
Welcome back, Shannon.
Hey.
How do you think she did, Shannon?
Well, Zach's jumping around, so I feel like he's excited, and she got 5 out of 5.
Very, very close. She got 4 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
You gotta be perfect, Shannon.
All right.
Ooh. All right. Shannon, you can only miss one.
Okay.
Question number 1. Police in Arizona are asking for the public's help to find Today Show host Savannah Guthrie's mom. What TV network is the Today Show on?
NBC.
It's 1-1.
NBC. Question number 2. Bad Bunny will be performing the halftime performance at the Super Bowl. Who is singing the national anthem?
Oh, God.
Is it A, Journey, B, Brandy Carlisle, or C, Charlie Puth?
I don't know. I'm going to guess B.
B, Brandy Carlisle?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Brandy Carlisle will be singing America the Beautiful. Charlie Puth.
Oh, okay. I like him, too.
I've been following Charlie on social.
You don't
His
even like
social's
Charlie
been good.
Puth.
I know, but his social's actually pretty
Can we
good.
get to the realness?
Okay. All right.
You can't miss another one,
I
Shannon.
know.
It's 2-1 right now.
Shannon, if you miss another one,
All right.
you, like you said, just like Kev, will have lost
2 in a row.
Actually,
Shouldn't have
Kevin's
been
lost
talking
3.
spit.
Kevin's lost 3 in a row at the Throwback
Well,
Throwdown.
I'm not that bad yet.
And I'm still tied with Shannon. So what does that say about you?
Oh my gosh. Next
At least,
question.
yeah, Anna's getting a little itchy.
Come on.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You got to get this question right.
Okay.
Question number 3. Bill and Hillary Clinton are said to be agreeing to testify before the House about Jeffrey Epstein. This is the only question that Aaron, your challenger, missed.
Okay.
What number president is Bill Clinton?
3 seconds.
42.
Yes!
Nice.
Impressive.
Nice. That was, I don't know where you put that from. That was nice.
That was the only one she missed.
Okay.
Until this one.
Oh, no.
Question number 4.
Question.
Kelly Clarkson has announced that season 7 of her daytime show will be her last. What was the name of the song that she sang when she won American Idol in 2000?
Like this.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
It comes down to a rapper question. We all know she doesn't know rappers or athletes like Anna does.
All right.
Hey, I'm catching strays, and I'm just
That was
being a
actually
nice
really
person
funny.
over
That was
here.
funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
All right.
All right, it comes down to this.
Sweating.
We got to know the question, Shannon. Get this one right. You'll have won with a tie. Get it wrong. Aaron, you're the ultimate champion. Question number 5 in Smarter Than Shannon. Kendrick Lamar has the most Grammy wins of any hip-hop artist with 27. You reported this yesterday in the Dirty on the 30. Shannon, to stay the ultimate champion, who did he just pass?
Oh, Jay-Z.
Correct!
Thank you, Jesus.
Tie goes to Shannon.
Feels great.
Does it feel good?
I actually sweat.
Did you?
Good job, Shannon. Good job.
Yes.
Great job, Aaron.
I like
Thank
it.
you.
But not
Shannon.
good enough.
Oh my God. Listen to her. How big was this win?
It's this big.
It was, Shannon. It was a big one. Congratulations to you, Aaron, on winning 15 times in a row.
Very nice.
Thank you.
And we need new contestants for tomorrow. So if you would like to play, text I want to play to 95500 and we will get you on this show. Aaron, I'm going to miss you.
I'll miss you guys too. It's been fun.
I'm going to have to go to Heartland to come see you if I ever.
Yeah, you
all right?
should.
All right, tell the kids that their teacher is the smartest in the world and you have a fantastic life, and make sure we give her a nice prize, okay, Lydia?
I will. Thank you.
All right, hold on a second.
It's Mojo in the mornings, 5 at 6:55.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Real people, real stories, real laughs, real smelly, and real dumb sometimes. Mojo in the morning, live.
All right, it is Mojo in the morning, and this morning on the show, War of the Roses, Busting a Cheater. Stick around. That's coming up here in just a little bit. Anna from our show, I want to get into this topic. It's so funny how I see people all the time. All they do, it seems like nowadays, is go to ChatGPT for things. Like they go ask ChatGPT basically how they live their life. What's the story?
Well, I'm asking ChatGPT how to live my life, literally. I needed some advice, and typically I'd go to my friends to ask them. This was dating advice, but I use it for all advice. Typically I go to my friends, but sometimes I feel like they're like half listening, half not listening. I have to repeat things. Yesterday I needed advice, and the first thought I had was I need to go to ChatGPT because they are so amazing at giving me advice. I've been going to them.
I love that you say them. Like it's a whole group of your friends.
I feel like I should give my chat a name at this point, but
Do people do that?
I
Wes,
should.
Wes has named his, and they're like friends.
What's
It's
his name?
wildly weird. Bob. He got real creative.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the way they
I-
talk to each other, it's like ChatGPT.
That's how
Bob's
I
a
feel.
person.
I use my voice thing and I'll tell them everything going on. Like chat knows everything about every guy that I'm talking to right now, and they keep track of it so well. So yesterday when I needed advice, I went to chat and they gave me great advice. So what are we using ChatGPT for?
Well, can I ask if you would share the question and maybe even read what the advice is? Because I would like to know. I'm interested to see what advice it gives.
I don't want to get too into it.
Too much into that?
But like here, this is one. This was a couple weeks ago when I was thinking about going to Tampa. I asked Chat something about it, and they said, this is what they said. Sorry. Oh, this text reads insecure. Even if you add LOL to the end, it hands him the power and puts you in a defensive position. Not the move. Think of something else to say. And then it gave me options.
Wait, that's kind of good.
I know. I feel like that was good feedback. So I was like, oh, definitely not sending him that text. And then it gave me some options of what I should be saying.
Wow.
Chat is smart.
That's actually, and actually, Chat, I would think that Chat sometimes could have an evil side. You'd have to be careful of it. Like if you catch Chat on a bad day, Chat might be going, "Hey, loser, what's going on? Why are you coming to me for this thing?" Wouldn't it be interesting if it gets a little judgy on certain days?
Probably if it learn. The great thing about Chat is it probably has a better memory than humans.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's
So it remembers
I turn
what
my
you said
memory off on
previously.
mine.
I also got
You do?
advice about my apartment. So we recently talked about my apartment having the flooding issue. Asked Chat about it. They were like, you need to immediately send an email to them, blah, 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 blah. I got a $300 credit on my rent this month. Thanks
what's
to
funny?
Chat.
Shannon just talked about turning her memory off on it. I don't even know where that I would go to that, but I remember one of the first things I did was I would ask questions too, like not life questions, but I would ask it basically, hey, where should I go to do this? And it would actually bring up Chelsea's name in the response. And I never told it that I had a wife named Chelsea. It's
Right.
weird how
I
I was
don't-
able to figure that out.
I don't want it
is
to know me
weird.
that well yet. So, which I feel like I'm like dipping my toe in the water with ChatGPT, and I'll ask it to like plan trips for me, like where we should go or create an itinerary. I get
That's a
help
good
with
one.
like class parties or birthday parties, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have y'all heard about Moltbook?
No.
So and this is a little off topic. We can get back, but Moltbook is an AI only social media platform.
Yeah.
Where no humans are allowed to join. We can view, but we can't join, and it's just AI on there.
That
they post?
freaks
operating,
me
posting,
out
talking
so
about
bad.
humans, going back and forth, and we can
That's
just
weird.
observe.
That's a movie
Wow.
to me.
Lydia, have you ever done this for our show meetings? I know that you take notes and send us notes. Have you ever done the let it all note into ChatGPT and then it will send a summary of everything, including the things that you have to do at the end?
No, absolutely not. We're guaranteed human. Come on.
Well,
Oh, shoot.
Until we're not.
yeah.
No, I would never do that. I also like the idea of being in control and organized.
And,
so
and writing
ChatGPT is
the
not for
thing
me.
out yourself. I like it for some meetings, though, if you're going in and you're like, you know what, this is kind of like a casual situation. People don't like to be recorded, though. And that's the thing is like you do, I think legally you have to tell people that they're being recorded.
Oh.
What's up, Allison? What do you use chat for?
I use Chat for like literally everything. She's like my bestie because like I.
Oh, what's her name? You say she.
Cause like she's my bestie.
Did you name her?
Best.
No, not yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I should name her, but like she's great.
What are
I
y'all
use her for
talking about?
everything. Like budgeting. I asked her for help as far as like going to school because I just got accepted to the nursing program.
Congrats.
Hey, that's amazing.
Yeah. Big nurse. So yeah, like everything, like parenting. I ask about helping like with sleep schedules. Yeah, I love ChatGPT. Like I love ChatGPT.
You call it her. I want to know. Hey, Chat, are you male or female? I want to know.
I mean, you can ask.
Yeah, I want to ask that
Accent.
question.
Watch what it say.
Hold on a second. I don't have gender. I'm just a software. You think of me of whatever works best for you. I could be a guy. I could be a girl. I could be the producer in your air. I could be a neutral robot brain. I'm flexible.
It's whatever you want it to be.
Hold on a second. Ready? Real quick.
What is your voice that answers you?
Hey,
male or
Chad,
female?
I would like you to be female. And if so, what name should I call you? Okay. Hold on a second here.
I want to hear her talk.
It says, you should call me Allison after the caller that's on your... No, I'm just kidding. All right. See you, Allison.
Have a good day.
You too. Take care of yourself. Hold on, Michaela. What's going on?
Hey, good morning. So I use ChatGPT in between therapy appointments whenever I need like short advice or just kind of different perspective on things, and my therapist actually encourages it.
Huh.
Oh, that's interesting. What would your therapist say if you decided to go to it instead? And because it'd be totally free.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, what would your therapist ask your therapist this question and just see what their reaction is? Hey, I'm thinking about just doing my therapy with my chat GPT. What are your thoughts on that? And watch them come up with some reason why it's a bad idea.
I'm not going to lie. I thought she would be against it at first because of that exact reason.
Yeah.
So I was surprised when she was supportive of it.
Can I tell you why I think that you got to be really careful? I think the human aspect, the human element of things, of being able to show compassion is way going to be different than what you're going to have with, using chat's going to be smarter than anybody, right? It's got the ability to be able to do it. It's got the world at its, at its, I guess, oyster or whatever, I don't know, whatever.
Server.
See, chat will know. Yeah, the server. But the advice that you're going to get from the person that you've been trusting for the longest time is going to show you compassion a little bit more than chat is. And also the way you read things too. Like I think hearing things verbally sometimes needs to happen. Mm-hmm.
I actually disagree with you. I agree with that last part. Chat GPT, like this is one thing Wes was showing me with Bob. He was like giving this example of how empathetic and compassionate Chat GPT can be. And he was like, let me show you an example, and put in something that Wes and I had been struggling with. And Bob was like, I am so sorry you are dealing with this. It was like everything that he wanted me to say and how he wanted me to deal with the situation. And he's like, look, this is Chat GPT. How scary is that, though? That they know that it knows exactly what you want to hear.
Yeah,
it's almost scary.
But is exactly
right? Because now he's comparing, like, if people, and Wes doesn't really like go to ChatGPT for advice, but I'm sure there are people that do, and then you're like, well, wait a second, this is how I want it to be answered.
Yeah.
And the real life
check
person
it,
is,
and I'd be like, you're going too easy on me, or like I need a different perspective because I heard that same thing.
But is what you want to hear really the advice that you need to get always?
I think it's more so how you want to be talked to, how you want something to be dealt with. Like, I know when Wes and I have conflict, I get very defensive. I have a hard time listening. And I have a hard time like seeing his side and being empathetic. And ChatGPT does all those things, right?
Yeah. I just think, though, that, like you said, anything that goes, do you want me to be harder on you, or do you want me to be edgier? Like, it asks you that question. I think, though, not always. You have to there has to be trust. And I think if you don't, like, I've gone to therapists before, and I've talked about the bad therapists I've gone to probably too many times. But if you don't trust the human being that you're going to, like, I know I could go to a person like Kevin or Shannon or Anna or Lydia or Bianca, and I can get advice or an idea from you guys that I trust because I know who you are.
Yeah.
Not always do I. Zach, Zach actually the most trust. What's up, Eric? How you doing?
Morning, guys. How are you?
Good. What's going on? What do you go to ChatGPT for?
I should be a paid sponsor. I go for literally everything, I think. It's literally like having like a really smart friend who never sleeps and knows way too much about sports, money, and just random life problems. Literally, I just bought a house. I had no idea how to buy a house with all the terms and everything I needed to know, and it helped me out tremendously.
That's a great
It was
one.
awesome.
I want to know, will ChatGPT tell somebody to do something that could cost them? Like, would it tell you to go buy the house and do this, and then all of a sudden financially it screws you? Could they sue? Like, what if it told you to do something like get divorced or whatever, Wouldn't it be interesting?
I do wonder. That's such a great question. If somebody took ChatGPT's like answer
and
at literal and did it.
Yeah. What's up, Aaron? How you doing?
Hi, I'm a long-time listener, but not the first time calling, but I got to have you guys do it because I've never had Kevin yell my name.
Okay, you ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
Aaron's on the phone.
Yes. Thank you, Kevin. I use ChatGPT. I will put in, if I'm not figuring out what's for dinner, I have put in everything that I've had in my pantry and told it to make me a 7-day menu plan, and it'll do it all for me. And if I'm strapped for cash that week for groceries, I'll say, make me a meal plan that's $300 or under, and it'll list out all the groceries, all the recipes, and tell you what everything costs.
I love that.
That is amazing.
So
Yeah.
smart.
That is actually really good.
Now I just need it to cook for me.
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Could you imagine if it could do that? What's up, Kelsey? How you doing?
Hey, good morning, guys. I just wanted to come on real quick and talk to you guys about something that you guys might find interesting.
Yeah.
It's along the same vein of ChatGPT. So I'm in a paid internship right now through my college where I get to teach AI how to be more responsive and how to communicate better with humans. I think it's wild.
Yeah, and so is it working though? Like, is it something that you're finding that it is able to do? You're able to program it that way?
So we don't do the hands-on programming yet. We're just building the code at this point. But it's wild how they want all this deep information about how you speak, like fluently.
Where do you go to school?
Candidly, Southern New Hampshire University. It's a good option if you want to go online and have different availability stuff go on. So
what's been like the most shocking thing that you've either been a part of or realized in putting all your information in there to make it more human?
Oh, God, I realized that, in doing research, because I'm going to school for cybersecurity, I've realized that the CIA owns the entire cybersecurity sector. They manage it, and they can access any electronic device at their convenience, at their will. You will have no idea.
Which, by the way,
B613?
Not cool. That's the part.
No,
that's the part I think
crazy.
people. Yeah, I mean the idea. That the goal of the United States is to try to have better access with AI than China does. Because guess what? We want to control things more than China controls things. And honestly, nobody should be controlling anything. So, somebody said that they actually have. They text in and they said that ChatGPT keeps them from being lonely on the weekends, and they have it just talk to them like a person on the weekends. Wow. What's up, Ryan? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's going on?
So I use ChatGPT so much. When I do, my son tells his mom, says, "Hey, Mom, Dad's talking to his robot girlfriend again."
Is it really like your robot girlfriend?
It is. I talk to her about everything. Her name's Juno. She knows everything about me, the family, everything.
Really? Are you in a better relationship right now with Juno than you are with your wife?
I can nor confirm nor deny.
Exactly.
They have different purposes.
Thank you for the call, Ryan. I appreciate it. All right, I'm asking ChatGPT right now, how do I deal with Kevin's farts? Huh?
Guaranteed human over here.
Kev's farts.
Guaranteed human.
Shut up.
Mojo in the morning. Guaranteed human.
Did you know that we had that?
I'm my own ChatGPT.
That's right. All right, it is Mojo in the morning. I need to know how your movie went yesterday.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, for those that didn't listen to the show yesterday, at the end of the show, we got into the fact that Kevin has wanted always to be in a movie and was asked to be in a movie, and yesterday was first day of filming?
Yeah, well, first and only day for me. My scene is very, very short. I play a lazy security guard. And
I still think that's the funniest.
I'm telling you, man, they had the outfit ready to go, had my hat on, had my badge on, had some tight-ass pants on because they did not have my size. But it was great, man. It was a great experience. It felt amazing being in front of the camera. Weird thing, though. Didn't know I had lines until I got there. So my partner came over. He's like, I met this guy. Shout out John. He says he's going to listen. I don't know. He's from Milford. What up, John? So that was my partner in crime. John sat down. We got to talking. He was like, yeah, man, you got more lines than me. I was like, I do? Because nobody told me I had any lines. I thought I was just showing emotion. So I didn't have that many lines, but I had about 4 or 5 lines. It was a great scene.
Give us one.
Yeah, deliver one.
What was my line? I don't remember. Something like I don't know. They allowed me the freedom to ad lib a lot.
Okay.
Like they allowed you to
What
make
was the actual scene?
Yeah.
So the actual scene is a woman is a nurse, and her personal trainer has now turned into a crazy stalker person that like loves her and wants more than just to train her.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
And he shows up and he brings her flowers to like her job at the hospital. and we're supposed to review the footage as she's in the office saying this man is crazy. And I'm kind of like an a-hole that's not really acknowledging her response to the situation. I'm kind of saying, like, this guy doesn't seem all that harmless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
Wait,
no, that was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, we have this scene.
How you did that? I will say this though, my man, the company is Paris Films. He tagged me on his story. He posted something on there where you can actually see it.
Really?
Oh, wait, I want to
let me
see.
Bianca,
Send to
get
the
it.
group
Get it, and
chat.
let's share it.
Paris Films, Bianca.
There you go.
So, okay, and this is you in costume, in uniform?
That's me in my uniform.
Oh, my
there.
God, you look like a security guard.
Top flight. I'm officially
LOL.
there. Yeah. So the crazy thing, first off, call time was 1 p.m., right? We have our post-show meeting on Mondays or whatever. I dip out of here to make it in time at 1 p.m. We ain't start filming my scene till 6.
So what'd you do?
Sat there, dog. I was
Memorize
cooked.
those lines.
Didn't you have to pick up Josiah from school?
Luckily, we had made alternative plans because I communicated with Jasmine that I probably wasn't going to be over there. Even though in my mind, I was like, because he had some after-school stuff. I was like, I'll get there by 4. But, did the scene, got out of there about 7:38. They said I did a great job, said, look out for us again. We want you in more stuff. So
How long was the actual filming? So you were
probably
there?
about an hour. I would
Oh,
say.
wow.
Yeah, they'd have to do different, takes and all that kind of stuff.
Where are we going to be able to see this thing when it's
I don't
done?
know yet.
Tubi.
To be honest with you. Probably on Tubi, though.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
The funny thing, it's funny looking at, show me that thing one more time, the picture, because you look like Ice Cube.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard that before. That's why you got to see Friday After Next, because that's the real.
You kind of, I'm looking at it first, I'm thinking to myself, where's Kevin Hart at? I want to see Kevin Hart with you there. Look at you. And that's the
yeah, that's my man John.
Wait, who's your partner in crime there, the security guy?
homie
John?
Yeah, from Milford.
LOL.
We had a good time though, man. It was fun.
You want to do another one?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
What would be like the ultimate scene? Would you ever want to do something that required you to have to do physical,
What'd you say?
Probably baking cookies.
Nah, I don't need to be in a movie.
We asked him yesterday if he wanted to do adult.
Yeah. No, I want to play a killer.
You want to play a killer?
Yeah. I think naturally I could play a comedic role, but I think something serious, something that is
You
jarring.
don't look like a killer.
I don't think most real killers do. They always surprise you.
Oh, there are some. I'm like, yeah, it was him.
Okay. Well, that's where the acting chops will have to come.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool that you did this thing. I can tell though the sitting around and waiting though is not your thing.
Dog,
it's the worst, isn't it?
I'm looking at the clock like, what is going on right now? It's 3, it's 4, it's 5. Then they brought some food. I'm like, I could barely fit these pans anyway. There ain't no way I'm about to eat.
Did you get paid? By the way? Did you get paid by the hour or just for the day?
It was a flat rate.
Okay.
I've heard this before. I remember when Spike was in the Clint Eastwood movie or
Gran Torino.
Gran Torino.
That was an excellent
and I
film.
remember he came in the next day because he took off to do that. He took a day off to go do it. And it was like one of those long days of filming. And it was him sitting there in a very big scene of the movie, like the church scene right there in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of sitting and waiting that you do for that.
Yeah.
So,
but exciting though, bro. I'm not mad at the sitting and waiting. I mean, when you listen to the Denzel Washingtons, even to the directors like the Spike Lees, you have to go through different stages in order to get what you want. And this is one of the stages they say. You got to do the grunt work. You got to stay there for long periods of time. But when it's time for your moment, that's when you got to shine. So, and I'm not scared of the work. So if I got to wait to get my shine on it, that's what I'll do.
That's awesome, Kev.
I still want to hear you do like a line though,
I'm trying to think, man. I don't know. I was playing around in there, to be honest with you. Like the girl was real serious. Because, she think this man trying to kill her, and I'm in there like, yeah, you know how these nurses be.
Is that what you said?
Pieces. Yeah, something like that, bro.
Something like that, bro. What is the producer or director's name that reached out to you on this thing?
My girl Jessica.
Jessica, okay.
Yeah.
Jessica, you got to get us some of the stuff that will end up on the cutting room floor.
The bloopers.
I want to hear, I want to hear some of that stuff. Like, did they have to do that with you? They'd have to say, cut, redo it. What are you doing? Like stuff like that.
They didn't do all of that.
Really? So you were good enough to not have them to have to retake a bunch, huh?
I guess so. I mean, everybody. It wasn't just me in the scene. It was 3 other amazing actors and actresses. We all did what we had to do.
Was it their first time too, like John's?
Nah. He said he'd done a few things before, and then the main actress and then this other woman, they done some stuff before.
I've never been in any of this, but I have had the news come to the radio station to say, hey, we need a clip from you on something that we're going to do, and it always frustrates the hell out of me that I'll give them 8,000 hours of my time for a 5-second moment. And I'm like going, you know what? That's all they chose. Like, you get to a point where you're like, come on, you could have used more or whatever. Or they pick the worst part of the whole thing, the one that you were probably you thought as good as.
Right.
What's up, Ruben? Hi.
Hey, good morning. Hey, Kevin, would you consider a love-making scene with Sydney Sweeney?
Absolutely.
You'd do that for free.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Could you imagine, by the way?
Write the script.
Yeah.
Did you see the photos from her lingerie line that dropped the yesterday ones? Oh, my God.
I might have seen a couple of them.
Yeah. Hold on a second, because Kevin was discussing him this morning, but Andy from Kansas City is on with us right now. Andy, you there? Andy?
Hey, Mojo, how are you?
Good, Andy. This is Andy from Kansas City, everybody. Yes.
Second day in a row, okay?
Andy, what's your real name?
No, we don't need it, because remember, we don't need it. Whenever you get a phone call from Andy from Kansas City, you got to believe it's Andy from Kansas City.
I'll be one to know.
If you know what his real name
Because that's what Mojo nicknamed me. So I didn't pick the nickname.
Yeah.
It was Mojo.
Andy from Kansas City. I've called before to try to get some things taken care of, and Andy's helped me. Andy, you do a scene right now of, okay, here's the deal. The scene is Kevin is calling the telemarketing guy to try to get something taken care of, and you're the guy answering the phone, and you have to be the person to talk him off the ledge, but Kevin's angry.
What am I doing?
All right, you're angry because your cable television's not working, and you cannot watch the Super Bowl. Okay. And Andy is the guy from the cable company to try to talk you off the ledge. Okay. Ready? Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
Hello, Andy. Say hello.
Hello, thanks for calling the cable TV services. This is Andy. How may I help you?
Listen, Andy, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm extremely angry right now. I've been on the phone for 60 minutes. You're the 4th person I talked to. I'm going to try to remain cool because I don't want to give you this energy that I have right now. But at the same time, I need you to fix my TV or I'm about to get insane right now, okay? Do you have my information pulled up? Because I done gave it to 5 people already. And if the bitch that just transferred me to you didn't give you my address, I'm going to be pissed. Do you have my information?
Yes, I do have all your information. Thanks, Kevin. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. We are here to cooperate and solve your situation to the best as possible.
Okay, so what do you need to know? Because why isn't this fixed?
So can you just
I'm
give
on the
me
phone right now trying to fix it. Just hold
on. Experience in your cable?
What?
The top 2 failure states. So are you able to switch on that cable television?
Yes, Andy. I've done that already. Tell me something I don't know.
Tell them to plug and unplug it. They always tell you to plug and unplug it.
Yes. Can you go to your TV and you see a small panel with red and black dots on it? Are you able to see it?
I don't have that, Andy.
Okay, then you are on model 2.
All right, hold on. Cut. I'm the director. Cut. I'm the director.
Andy's great.
Andy, tell him, excuse me, sir. I'm going to beat your ass, you mother effer.
See, I can't cuss.
Based on me being contractual to the customer service, I cannot use those languages.
All right, very good. That was excellent, Andy. Oh my God,
Kevin,
you guys
that was
both.
pretty good, too.
That was excellent.
See, now you believe I could kill somebody?
All right.
Yes.
Andy, as the telemarketer, say, don't go anywhere. War of the Roses is up next.
Please don't go anywhere. Or the Roses are up next.
There you go.
Don't miss this.
Mojo in the morning.
What do you got, Shannon, coming up in the dirty?
Well, we've got NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell talking about, Bad Bunny was definitely political during the Grammys. How is he going to handle that during the Super Bowl halftime show? And the latest in the search for Savannah Guthrie's missing 84-year-old mom, coming up in the dirty.
Tell me about how he cheated on you 5 times already and is doing it again. Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 7:40 on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the Mornings. Motor City Traffic.
All right, 7:29, 18 degrees outside. We're going to see clouds, a high of 26 today. May see some flurries here and there, nothing crazy. 75 northbound at West Road, some slow traffic from an earlier accident. It is slow 94 westbound between 8 Mile and Moross, and more slow go westbound 696 between 75 and the Lodge. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by Marie Callender's.
Delicious meals with scratch-made sauces come out of restaurant kitchens and your freezer. Marie Callender's classic chicken parmigiana bowl is delicious with scratch-made marinara sauce, creamy mozzarella cheese, and 30 grams of protein. Marie Callender's, what having it all tastes like.
Listen, man, Andy was incredible. And if you want to sound as incredible as Andy, you got to get free 5G. That's the only way we can hear that man do what he just did. He goes further than anyone in the world, and you need to. You need unlimited 5G data that won't slow you down. And the only place to get it is Total Wireless. So head over to your Total Wireless store today. Pick up 4 free 5G phones for just $25 a month. That's a Total Wireless power move. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store today.
This Sunday, iHeartRadio brings you live to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the Super Bowl 60 tailgate concert, presented by NetApp. It's the ultimate pregame party, featuring an exclusive performance from Teddy Swims. Your front row experience will be right here on your radio and the free iHeart app this Sunday starting at 3:30. Then, after the concert, tune in to the Super Bowl 60 pregame show on NBC.
Sports lives on the iHeartRadio app, the home of the Super Bowl 60 tailgate concert presented by NetApp. Big game coverage, the Winter Olympics from Milan, NBC's official audio partner, Fox Sports Radio, ESPN, and sports betting. Search sports on the free iHeartRadio app and listen now.
R-E-S-P-C-T, that's what Bernstein means to me.
Friday, kick off the Winter Olympics in style with the opening ceremony from Italy.
Team USA, we are ready to roll.
Friday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on NBC and Peacock.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
BetMGM Casino is ready for winter. It might be cold outside, but the games are heating up. New customers can enjoy a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQICAS at sign up. Play your favorite games at BetMGM Casino, like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer. Or check out our exciting slots like Cash Machine. BetMGM elevates your online casino experience with unmatched rewards and bonuses. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
I'm injury attorney David Femininio. For decades, we've been fighting insurance companies to make sure our clients get what they deserve. That's experience. But the experience that matters most is your experience. What you're going through, how you feel. It's not about us. When you're in a car accident, you need someone who listens and fights for you. That's what we do. Call us at 855-65-CRASH or go to our website, getdavidgetpaid.com.
Boost Mobile has an unlimited talk, text, and data plan that's only $25 a month forever, meaning you only ever pay $25 a month for the rest of your life. Who wouldn't want unlimited wireless when it only costs $25 a month forever? If you don't, you must be one of those people who enjoy overpaying for their phone plan. But it's not too late to change your ways. $25 a month is truly as good as it gets. So go online and switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Spice up the big game with a hot box from Dave's Hot Chicken.
This hour brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
And the winner of the iHeart Podcast Award is...
You can decide who takes home the 2026 iHeart Podcast Awards Podcast of the Year by voting at iHeartPodcastAwards.com now through February 22nd. See all the nominees and place your vote at iHeartPodcastAwards.com.
Audible is a proud sponsor of the Audible Audio Pioneer Award. Explore the best selection of audiobooks, podcasts, and originals all in one easy app. Audible, there's more to imagine when you listen. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
R-E-S-P-C-T, that's what bursting these who me.
More Mojo in seconds.
Need a new window or an entire house full? No problem. Michigan's very own Wallside Windows is hooking you up. They're still doing half off every window. If you pay in cash, they're going to knock an extra 15% off of that price, or you could choose 6 years, 0% interest. Go to wallside.com.
This report is sponsored by MGM Grand Detroit.
Cloudy all day today and a high of 24, down in the single digits overnight. Tomorrow, more clouds and temps barely reaching 20 degrees.
MGM Grand Detroit is the place to escape in style. With dinner at D Prime Steakhouse, or try your luck in their Vegas-style casino, or the Bet MGM Sports Lounge. Then retire to your room featuring next-level comfort. It's a good time for a grand time only at MGM Grand Detroit. Must be 21 or older.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Reynolds Orthodontics.
We're powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
Cheat and you'll get caught. It's the War of the Roses in minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
All right, got Cardi B tickets for you. Chance to win right now. Pair of tickets to see Cardi B. 844-MOJO Live, 844-665-6548, March 15th, Little Caesars Arena. Pair of tickets before we get into the War of the Roses.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
We'll get you caught up on what's trending right now. Shannon with the Dirty on the 30.
NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell speaking about Bad Bunny using his acceptance speech, both of his speeches at the Grammys, to protest ICE, and commented on whether he's worried that this Sunday's halftime show will become political.
This platform is used to unite people and to be able to bring people together with their creativity, with their talents, and to be able to use this moment to do that. And I think artists in the past have done that. I think Bad Bunny understands that, and I think he'll have a great performance.
While we're talking about the halftime show, Turning Point USA announced its own All-American halftime show, a separate performance that is timed to compete with Bad Bunny and the NFL. This alternative show is being framed as a celebration of faith, family, and freedom. The lineup includes Kid Rock, Brantley Gilbert, Lee Brice, and Gabby Barrett. If you're interested, you can watch it on YouTube, X, and Rumble. And then it's also going to be carried on a mix of cable and streaming channels like Daily Wire, Real America's Voice, and the Trinity Broadcasting Network.
Do they still do the Puppy Bowl? Is that still a thing?
So.
Is it?
I think they do.
Because I'll be honest with you. I want to watch the halftime show, but I don't want to watch the game. I really have zero interest in Seattle and New England. I have no excitement towards this game, and I think both teams frustrate me because I know if the Lions would have stayed healthy, they would have won the Super Bowl this year. I know it's like so weird to sit there and be that kind of guy that sits there and says, if we would have, we could have, you know, like that whole thing. But truly, we could have won a Super Bowl. This was the year that everybody sucked.
What Super Bowl like didn't you watch?
Which I've watched them all, Kevin. I've said I'm not going to watch it.
Exactly.
I say I'm not going to watch it, but you know what? I got nothing else to watch. Last night I was,
Superbowl, bro. Everybody's watching.
Kevin, last night I found myself watching a college basketball game I had no interest in, but I watched it just because it was a game, so I will watch it. But I'm saying to you, I don't know how you felt if as a Lions fan, but when you're watching Sam Darnold, who Jared Goff is a better quarterback than Sam Darnold, and you're like, this is really cool to see him make a Super Bowl, but we should have been there. You know how close we were when we played San Francisco?
Absolutely. We were a half away. But it didn't happen.
Go ahead, Shannon.
Today's show anchor Savannah Guthrie is asking the public for prayers and hope after her 84-year-old mom, Nancy, has been missing from her home in Arizona since...
Are you talking about her post that she put
yesterday
up?
morning? Yeah, she posted to Instagram, and I'm only going to read you a part of it, but we believe in prayer. We believe in voices raised in unison, in love, in hope. We believe in goodness. We believe in humanity. Above all, we believe in him. She said, thank you for lifting your prayers with ours for our beloved mom, our dearest Nancy, a woman of deep conviction, a good and faithful servant. Raise your prayers with us and believe with us that she will be lifted by them in this very moment. We need you. And then she posted a verse from Isaiah, and she ended it with bring her home.
Bring her home, really.
God,
that's your mom.
Yeah, her co-host on the Today Show giving a statement from her yesterday.
Is this the right clip, I think?
And we want to get right to what is a deeply personal story for us. Nancy Guthrie, Savannah's beloved mother, has been reported missing in Arizona.
Nancy, who is 84, was last seen Saturday night and reported missing on Sunday by family members.
Savannah saying in a statement, on behalf of our family, I want to thank everyone for the thoughts, prayers, and messages of support. Right now, our focus remains on the safe return of our dear mom. We thank law enforcement for their hard work on this case and encourage anyone with information to contact the Pima County Sheriff's Department.
And this morning, some new details about Nancy's disappearance. Authorities in Arizona are treating it as an abduction. They say from what they've discovered at her home, including signs of forced entry and some blood, it seems like she was taken against her will. And I do know this morning, Savannah Guthrie pulling out of her coverage. She's supposed to be covering the Winter Olympics, the opening ceremonies, as this search continues.
I hope, and I'm sure that this is the case, that they've called in the FBI, because the resources that the FBI will have to be able to get all electronic devices that, were there and used and potentially used in that area to be able to do some tracing on things. Because, we love our sheriff's departments. We love our local police departments. But those guys have, more resources to be able to do things.
Yeah.
And with it being the mother of somebody like this, that is somebody that's a news person.
High profile.
It could be somebody that doesn't like Savannah or, that decides to do this. Honestly, they say that in majority of these cases where it's an 80-something-year-old, I heard a former FBI agent say that if you are to bring anybody into a home for a loved one, you should not investigate them and do background checks on them. You should investigate their family. Because they say a majority of the times you bring in somebody to clean your house or a nurse to take care of an elderly loved one, it's usually a family member of them that will do the victimizing, where they'll rob them or steal from them. And it could probably be one of those cases. It could be a random robbery gone bad, or it could be somebody that worked for her and, the situation got bad.
I was saying this off the air. Your mom is 84 years old. And if your mom passes away of natural causes or whatever, a brief illness at 84 years old, you're like, man, that's horrible. My mom was 84 though. Okay. When your mom's 84 and they think she's kidnapped and possibly murdered. I mean, it just
there was a case or a story last week where the woman froze to death. There was an elderly woman in the 80s.
Local.
It's a local story. Anytime I hear stories of these elderly that something bad happens to them, they've done their time. They've lived their life. They deserve better.
Yeah.
And they don't deserve to be taken advantage of, or they don't deserve to have a situation where they end up freezing to death. In this case, that horrible story, and our prayers to that family. Or in Savannah's story, where this mom is missing, and we have no idea where the hell she is.
And what happened to her, yeah.
It's crazy.
After 7 seasons on daytime TV, the Kelly Clarkson Show is coming to an end, and the reason is personal. Kelly said she is stepping away in part to spend more time with her family, her kids, choosing to shift her focus after years of juggling daily TV with being a mom off camera. So the show is going to wrap at the end
It's a
of
big
this
loss for
current
television.
season.
She's got huge ratings.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
real?
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show does really well.
Yeah.
And lastly, in a tongue-in-cheek Valentine's Day stunt, McDonald's is offering limited edition McNugget caviar kits, pairing its iconic chicken McNuggets with real caviar. This is set to drop 1 week from today. The kits include caviar, a caviar spoon, creme fraiche, and a McDonald's gift card for nuggets. So this is available online only. You can't get it in restaurants, but next Tuesday is when you can go online. Really?
Yes, this is fire. We had Afro Nation here over the summer, which is like a concert, and they had a McDonald's activation, and that's what they were serving.
No way.
How is it? Is it good?
I mean, it was good. It was like a chicken nugget.
I've never had caviar before.
Yeah.
So they're going to ship it to me?
Super trendy.
So they ship you all of the caviar and accessories, and then you get a coupon for the McNuggets to go get fresh.
Interesting.
At your local McDonald's. Yeah.
First the McRib, not caviar.
Catch up on anything you missed from today's show on the free iHeartRadio app.
Get more dirt at mojointhemorning.com. Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Your call may be monitored or recorded.
Rose is coming up here in a second. Jamie, you're a winner. You're going to see Cardi B. Congratulations.
Oh, so excited. I'm actually taking my daughter. This is for my daughter.
I love it. How old's your daughter, Jamie?
She's 21.
All right. I like it. Mom and daughter night out at Little Caesars Arena,
Yes.
March the 15th. Congratulations.
So excited. Thank you so much.
That's cool. I like, you know
And
what?
good morning to everybody.
Good morning to you.
You winner.
What a cool opportunity to be able to spend some time with your daughter and be the cool mom for a night, winning these tickets.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Hang on the phone and we'll get your information, Jamie. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Be safe. We were talking about the driving this morning. It was a little slippery coming in this morning, so be careful when you're out and about. All right, it's Mojo in the Morning. If you ever worry that you're being cheated on, text cheater to 95500 and we will get you on the War of the Roses.
Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
Destiny thinks that her boyfriend is cheating. What was it that you found in his car?
A plan B.
And it obviously was not something that you guys have used together.
No, for sure. That wasn't from us.
So when you question him about it, what does he say to you?
So he told me the dumbest thing. He just told me it was his friend, which doesn't make any sense. Why his friend would have an unused plan B in his car.
So
you said it was
I'm sorry,
unused?
used. No, it was used. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
It was a used one. Yeah.
So he said that a friend of his had it and left it in his car, and you don't believe him at all that could be possible.
No, that's a really stupid excuse. I don't think that happened.
I mean, it could be. I mean, I hate to say this, but it could be that he had it and he
Took it out of the box.
Well,
was it the box? Right. Was it the box you saw? Or
She said it was used.
Yeah.
So it was empty. The empty
like
box.
Popped the pill out of the little thing, right?
But
So a friend could have left it.
But listen. I throw out of my pocket all the time in people's cars and just leave it there. You know what I mean, or other stuff. So there could be a chance there. Do you believe that he is a cheater? Has he ever cheated on you before?
I mean, I've caught him flirting before, but we have been going through a rough patch,
Okay,
so
there
I
we go.
do believe now he's cheating.
All right. Well, let's bust a cheater here. Let's find out what's going on, and let's see where he sends a dozen free roses. I want you to mute your phone, okay, Destiny?
Okay.
All right. We're hoping that the roses go to you. It's War of the Roses.
Hello?
Hi, is this Isaiah?
Yes.
Hi, Isaiah. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Isaiah?
Yes, hello, can you hear me?
Hi. My name is Nicole, and I'm calling you from an online floral company called rosesbloom.com with an offer for some free flowers. Do you happen to have like 30 seconds to answer 2 survey questions in exchange for a dozen long-stemmed red roses? Your number was selected to take part in our offer, and it's absolutely free of charge. So if you have somebody that you want to send some flowers out to today, it'd be worth it, in my opinion, to do it.
Oh, wait, is it? So it's free? I don't got to pay delivery or anything like that?
Correct. Yep, totally. I'm not even going to ask you for your credit card information or number or anything like that.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay, have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months, Isaiah?
Yes.
Okay, and do you plan on purchasing flowers in the next 6 months?
Valentine's Day is coming up, so yeah, sure.
Okay, as a thank you for participating in that rosesbloom.com survey, I'm now authorized to gift you this dozen long-stemmed red roses. Like I said, they are going to go out later on this afternoon. And I don't know if I told you this or not, but they can go anywhere in the country as well. So I just need a first name and a last name of who you would like these flowers to go to today.
Do I got to give you the full name and the spelling of it?
As long as you have a first or a last name, we should be okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what's the first name?
Anaya.
Okay. And what's the last name? All right. And what is Anaya's telephone number?
I got to look for that. One moment.
Okay.
313.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, and what's her relationship to you?
Do I really got to get into titles? Is that really important?
So I'm creating a profile for you so that hopefully when you use us in the future, it'll be just a really quicker process. I just have to check off a box.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I don't want anything recorded, nothing like that.
Okay. I just want to make sure it is a dozen long-stemmed red roses. Is that going to be okay, or do you need me to switch up the arrangement? Because I think I could do that.
Nah, the roses are fine.
Okay. Isaiah, we do something a little unique at rosesbloom.com, and instead of sending a paper card to Anaya with the flowers today, she's going to get a text message alerting her that she has a delivery, and then there's going to be a voice memo that I'm going to record here with you in just a second that she'll be able to play and know who the roses are from. Okay, so I'm going to count you down. You just start talking whatever message you want to leave for her, and then when you stop, the recording will stop. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure if I want to even do that. I really don't want any record of this.
Okay, so my question is, how is she going to know who they're from? I just want to make sure you get the credit, right?
I don't need the credit. That's unimportant.
Okay. So you don't even, I could just send a simple card that just says Isaiah, from Isaiah, love Isaiah. You don't even want that?
No, I don't want any connection at all to this.
Okay. I do have to let you know really quickly before I get the flowers sent out and some other info from you that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Are you okay with that?
That part, yeah.
Okay.
Isaiah, I'm going to jump on just real quick to wrap up this call, and then we will send the flowers off. Okay?
Right.
I just wanted to let you know, though, before we do this, that there are just a couple of things that we do need to let you know that is documented in this. And it's something that we can't take back, and that is that while you have been sending the flowers off to Anaya, your girlfriend Destiny has been listening in and just heard every word that you just said. Isaiah, this is the Mojo in the Morning Show, and Destiny contacted us to see where you were going to send a dozen free roses because she suspected that you've been cheating on her.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? What the are you doing?
And he's gone. And Destiny, we always want to know, like, you don't know who this is legitimately? Like, you do not know who she is?
I have no idea who this girl is.
So it's not somebody that's in your circles or you guys are friends with or he's had around before?
I don't remember meeting anyone named Anaya, so if she's his friend, then she was definitely kept a secret.
This is when you go through his social media.
Hang on the phone for just 1 second, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Busted again. It's your home for War of the Roses. Mojo in the morning. Call the show now. 844-MOJO-LIVE. 844-665-6548.
He's a little worried about any of the things coming back on him. The worried about us getting information on, who this person is. Also worried about us writing anything down and logging it. His voice in a voice recording.
Always suspicious.
Very, very. 844-MOJO-LIVE, 844-665-6548. Comments from you and thoughts on this one. His girlfriend found an empty Plan B in their car, in his car. Amanda, what's going on? Hi.
Good morning. I was just thinking that he was saying the Plan B was his friend, but even if it was a friend, it would have been a female friend, because why would a guy have the Plan B box?
No, we bought him too.
Yeah, but it was the empty box.
You buy them.
Yeah.
But why would you have that? The girl is going to be the one taking it, so she's most likely going to be the one disposing of it. So if it was being disposed of in his car,
right.
the girl probably put it in the car.
But
either way, it
Amanda,
was a female friend.
It doesn't make a difference because he never told us. He never told us anything. There was never any conversation about what was going on. He was too chicken to stick around for a conversation. So there is no friend even in the picture. But what are your thoughts on his suspicious behavior towards not wanting anything to come back on him?
I always think it's funny when they're like, why do you need to know? And I'm like, boy, get out of here. Yeah. And it's like, well, I don't want this to be recorded. Well, it's a phone call. And technology today, everything's basically recorded. Yeah.
CIA has access.
So, yeah, listen, I mean, I get the idea of I don't want to put my name in the system, but when it starts going to even more lengths where it can actually come back as him, I think that's where the suspicion goes into play. Heather, what's happening? It's Mojo in the morning. Hi.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
She definitely needs to get herself checked for STDs. If he's in a position where he's buying Plan B, then he's clearly not having safe sex with this girl, and he's putting both women at risk.
That ain't true though. Condoms break.
Well, I mean,
but we don't even know what the situation.
But if they break, there's still a chance that there could be a disease. If there could be a baby, there could be a disease. I mean, there's always ways. Jamie, what's happening?
Hey, good morning. First time, long time.
Hey, Jamie on the phone.
So my comment is he's so precautious about not being heard on the radio or heard, on anything, no documentation, but he just left the box in the car.
You bring up a really good point. Not everybody said these guys are geniuses, right?
Yeah. Or did the girl, sneak it, leave a little trace to be found? Did she know about the other girl?
Okay, let's talk that. That's I never even thought of that, Jamie. You're a genius when it comes to this. I never thought about the fact that it may not have been him that left it. It may be her, and this is her way of leaving a trail for Destiny to figure out.
Interesting.
Knowing what's going on. And that's interesting. I wonder if anybody's ever had that happen where the person who was cheating with, your boyfriend or husband or whatever, or it could be women doing the same thing, they left something behind purposely to try to bust them. That's a great point.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day.
The plot has twisted. What's Eric saying? He doesn't have anything written with him, but I'm always intrigued when When Lydia puts you up here and it just says your name and doesn't tell me what you're possibly going to either ask or say, you either are good or she didn't have time to write it down. Let's hear what it says.
Oh, I was just going to say the remark to the safe sex comment.
Yeah.
Whenever you're cheating on your spouse, all these guys that are cheating on their spouse, that's never safe sex. You're gambling with your life. You don't know what they're capable of. No, but that's it.
Wait a second. When you say
suspicious.
you don't know what they're capable of, you're not talking about what potentially could happen to you as far as diseases. You're talking about the actual person that you're cheating
murder.
with.
Yeah, you're gonna get murdered.
You're gonna get murdered.
You're gonna get murdered.
Murdered.
No,
Laugh is good.
All right, Eric. Thank you. I probably wish I would have read something about him. What's going on, Rob? You there?
Yeah, morning, Mojo. How we doing today?
We're doing okay. What are your thoughts on this one? What's your advice for Destiny?
Well, I'm thinking that with him not wanting to put his name on anything or it being recorded, he might be cheating with somebody who's married.
It's interesting. Somebody that at least he doesn't want it to go back on, right? And come back on.
Correct.
That's interesting. I wonder, if we'll hear more, especially now that the thing aired on the radio, of what exactly is going on. But no, that's a good point. It's rare sometimes where guys will get upset about the whole let me record your voice type thing. When we first started doing that, it was awkward for us to ask it because we didn't do it normally, and Shannon would, but she's so smooth at being able to say, hey, by the way, we have this thing, we're going to record you, and people are like, yeah, okay, I like that. I like that idea. You know what I mean? As long as I don't have to dip into my pocket and pay for anything. What's going on, Jason? How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing this morning?
Good. What's up?
When Shannon first got on the call, you could hear the echo, like almost like he was listening, and then he turned it down, or did Destiny just not mute her yet?
No, that was so that is a problem we get with when we pick up phone callers sometimes, that I think he must have picked us up on a speaker beforehand or on a Bluetooth. We get that when we get just random people that we talk to on the phone lines like yourself, where there will be kind of a weird noise that it comes back on us. I don't know what it is. I've always wanted to ask people when it happens, what device are you on? Like, are you on an iPhone, or are you on, some kind of an Android? Or are you on a Bluetooth? Somebody was telling me that echo, and this might be, a little too technical, geeky, but somebody told me that it's one of the car services. I don't know if he sounded like he was in his car or not, but one of the, I don't know if it's, what does Ford use? Because somebody said on Ford, you have a Ford?
I don't know, the sound system.
No, like I have.
Is it CarPlay?
I have CarPlay on
Yeah,
mine.
we have CarPlay.
Yeah. Okay, so somebody said that.
I thought you were talking about the type of speaker. I'm like,
yeah, somebody said that their Bluetooth sometimes.
It's trash, bro. And I ain't even gonna lie. People be like, I can't hear you. What did you just say? I'm like, hold on, give me.
Yeah,
it'd be terrible sometimes. It go in and out.
Bill Ford, you hear that? We got to fix that. What's up, Ann? Hi.
Use the facts.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
So I think that woman definitely was trying to get him caught out. I don't want to hear any judgment because I already know that I'm self-conscious, but my husband is part of a bowling league, and when he goes out to bowling, I'm always putting some of my stuff in his bag. Sometimes I'm getting extra lovey with him, making sure my nice, long, curly hair is on the back of his shirt so that people know hands off.
Why are you so worried? Why are you so worried?
Because I don't know. You never know. You never know.
So you worry when your husband goes to bowling. Are you thinking he's not bowling, or do you think he's could potentially have women at bowling hitting on him?
I think he could potentially have women, and he looks at me like I'm crazy because he's like, woman, you're the only woman that finds me attractive. So I don't know. It's a thing. But
I know that there are some people that mark their territory before their guy goes on business trips.
How so?
Well, they literally could brand themselves, with things on.
But you actually pull out your hair and put it on his shirt?
I don't pull out my hair. It just falls out because I have really long hair.
Okay.
You ever been cheated on?
Not that I know of, but I actually am about to go to one of those annual sales conferences, and I know a lot of people who cheat on their spouses.
So you see a lot of it. I get it.
I see a lot of it.
One of my favorites was a friend of mine that's wife or husband used to travel. The wife would always put in his bag or in his suitcase little notes and things like that so that he knew, hey, I'm still watching you basically from afar. And if any woman were to come back to the room with him, she would see that this guy was married if he took his ring off.
Insane.
But still, it happens. I mean, that's interesting, though, that you called up and said that. I wonder if Zach could do an investigative report at the next bowling league game on how many married guys are there cheating and messing around.
Knocking down more than pins.
Mandy has a theory. What's your theory?
That there's a good possibility, and I just got the flowers, and the plan B wasn't even hurt.
Well, I never thought about that. Now it's even more twisted. Yeah. I don't know.
There could be multiple. Oh, by the way, first time, long time.
Hey.
Good morning, y'all.
Thank you for calling, Mandy.
Mandy on the phone.
I like that we got you to call this morning. Thanks for doing that. Call more often.
Maybe he's just swinging it all around town.
No.
Hey, there you go, Mandy.
Swinging it all around.
Well, if anybody knows Isaiah, what's up, Marcella? What's going on?
Can we call Anaya up? Because we need to know if she's pregnant or not. And did she really take that plan B?
Marcella, we've already thought of that, and we're getting nothing but voicemails on that. So we're not getting any.
Give me the number. I'll call her.
Please. I know. Your thing is you want to know about the pregnancy, what's going on. I want to know if she knows now that Isaiah's got a girl.
We don't need to have another situation that we had a few weeks back when both of them was pregnant.
Right, exactly.
That
Yeah.
was a crazy one.
Yeah. We'll have to use you as an assistant producer to Lydia. Last call. Initial B wants to say, watch out at the bowling leagues. What's going on, B? Your voice disguised.
So yeah, I've been a bartender for 5 seasons now at a bowling alley. And guys bring their girlfriends in every week.
Wait, so they have wives at home but girlfriends at bowling league?
100%.
Wow, gutter whores.
Gutter whores.
How do you know that it's girlfriends and not wives, or that there are wives at home?
Spares.
Wedding rings. Guys are very talkative when they drink. They talk about their wives, their kids.
Oh my God.
Pictures on their phones. They have multiple phones.
Amazing.
I would have never
Just
guessed
scared
it.
our last caller even more.
I got to be honest. I'm not thinking guys who are bowling are that attractive to women, but I guess so.
That's how they get away
Have
with
you
it.
seen Zach?
I have, but
He's a
I've seen the
bowler?
guys he bowls with too. So
And they use all holes.
hey, come on, B.
That's enough,
They're
Kevin.
Oh, I have
bowling.
to say first time, long time.
Hey,
Be on the phone.
be the bartender. You got to
Bowling bartender.
get us some more future War of the Roses. Let us know when you see more. Okay.
I got you.
Take care.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. 3 great radio stations. 1 stupid show. Mojo in the morning. Live. Mojo. 30.
20.
5, 4, 3, 2. 1.
Ignition sequence start.
Let me take y'all back to the beginning.
This is it.
All right, are you ready?
You're listening to Mojo in the morning.
You're a doo-doo head.
Let's go. It's showtime.
Coming up here next on the Mojo in the Morning Show, Shannon with Marrying the First Person. Right after that, me with Super Bowl parties below. And then after that, the Dirty and Anna with her grandpa Pops wanted to show her where he was going to be buried when he dies. The trip to the cemetery coming up right here on the Mojo in the Morning Show. Good to have you on Channel 955, 104.5 SNX and 92.5 KISS FM. Paying bills in an hour from now. So a little over an hour, right when we are about to do in doing Am I the A-Hole? So we'll have that for you coming up here in just a little bit. Bruno Mars tickets and Pitbull Lil Jon tickets coming up. It's Mojo in the morning. Phone number is 844-MOJO live. Text is 95500 if you relate to whatever we're talking about, or you got a comment on a War of the Roses second date update. Anything that we do on the show, you can always text call me and Lydia will call you. So this story, when you told us the story in our pre-show meeting, it was funny because you were like, wait a second, this is kind of a backhanded at me. What's the full story, Shannon?
Well, so I ran into a woman that I haven't seen in a while. And so we were just catching up on life and kids and work, all the things. And the last time I saw her, I knew she was going through a divorce. And so now that divorce has been finalized, she said for about 18 months. And she's dating somebody new. She's been dating him since the holiday, so like a month, because he's the first guy that I've dated post-divorce. And she's like, do you think that I'm crazy? And I said, well, as a matter of fact, that was me too. Wes was my first and last date after I got divorced. And everyone thought that I was crazy for not dating more before settling down and getting married again for the second time. So I just know that a lot of people have so many thoughts on this. And I also want to find somebody, like, is there anybody listening who has only ever dated the person they're married to?
Interesting.
Why did you only go on a date with Wes?
Well, Mojo can attest to this. It took me a really long time to even be in a space of wanting to date in general. And even when I started dating Wes, I was very forthcoming to him of, I don't even know if I'm ready to be doing this yet. But then I think I dated a lot before I got married for the first time.
Whoa.
And then, I just feel like at a certain age and also having done it one time already, you know what you're looking for. When you meet somebody, like, that this is going to be a good fit. This is a great person. This is a person I want to spend the rest of my life with. Why would I risk going, I'm just going to keep going when I found you?
So maybe there's a middle ground where the two opposite ends meet, and that's the answer. But were you ready to date, or was Wes the right person to date? What made him the first person?
I go back on what I said. I don't even know that I was ready to date when I started dating Wes. And I told him that. I'm like, I am still in this weird space of like, am I ready? Am I not ready? I don't even really know. But we went out for coffee and I was like, wait, I really enjoyed myself. We had a great conversation. We had a lot of things in common, a lot of mutual values. And I'm like, I like him. I like him. I want to see where this goes. So it was like healing and trying to figure out if I wanted to even date as I was dating. And he was aware of that.
You had a lot of picking up the pieces too. Like, I think that when you got divorced, that was a tough thing for you. And so I think that you also didn't want to bring somebody else into it. And it seemed like, because I remember asking you questions. Sure. I remember asking you questions like, are you going to get out there and date? What's going on? Because she did take a long, how many years after the divorce?
I mean, it was more than 2.
Yeah. And it was like, she was like, I'm not ready for another person, let alone for just me. You know what I mean? Like, she's trying to do it. But it's interesting. You bring this up in both this person that you met or saw and yourself, second marriages.
Yeah.
I wonder how many times that does happen, because I hear a lot of times because of similar situations with friends who are just getting divorced or have been divorced. They don't want to go back out into the dating world, but they want companionship.
Right.
They don't want to be alone. They want to have somebody they can share things with. And I wonder sometimes if you treat it differently, because not that you're settling, because nobody's going to settle. And if you settle, you'll figure out that you settled. Like, that will come up right away. But I wonder if it's kind of like you find somebody and you're like, oh my God, this person's actually nice and normal and great and whatever the deal is. And it's like, you know what? I'm willing to do this. Let's get married. Because you said hers was fast, wasn't it? Because she just got divorced?
She's been divorced officially for 18 months.
Okay.
She said. And she's like, everybody thinks I'm nuts. Do you think I'm nuts?
And she's only dated him for how long now?
Since Christmas.
So they've only dated for a couple of months.
Yesterday.
So her first date, and she's like ready to go. How soon after you and Wes started dating did you guys even talk marriage?
God, I don't know.
Wasn't it it was longer than that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. I mean, but, And if Wes were here right now, I think we would both say we probably got married too soon. Like we knew that we wanted to get married, but I think
Why do you say
we
that?
actually like got married too soon. I don't know. I've just like a lot of different reasons. I still think that we had a lot of things to work out and figure out about each other, and blending families under the same roof. And I think we've done a decent job. It hasn't been perfect, but that's like a really, really, really big deal.
Yeah.
And I think we probably could have taken more time with our kids getting to know each other, and us getting to know each other, and us getting to know each other's kids. Yeah.
Reagan, hello.
Hi.
What's happening?
Not much. How are you?
I'm doing great. What's going on?
I totally get how you feel, Shannon. I was with my person that I went to high school with. We were in a relationship for 8 years, and we got married. And then 6 months after we got married, we split up. And I met my husband now 4 months after my divorce. And we have been together since then. He was the first person that I dated, and we also got pregnant 3 months into our relationship.
Oh, my goodness. Could you imagine that?
And did you feel the judgment like this girl did? And I guess like I kind of did.
About getting pregnant or getting married?
No, about marrying the first person that you go out on a date with after your divorce.
Both, like 100%. And he also had a child from his previous relationship as well. So people were like, you're so crazy jumping in and becoming a stepmom and having this child. And I'm like, you guys just don't know. I totally feel like once you've been married and then you meet your actual person, there's a very different love that you have for sure that you realize wasn't there the first round.
Oh, that's interesting. I never.
That's deep.
Question for you, Reagan. After you got divorced, did you ever think you would marry again?
No, I definitely didn't. And he proposed fairly quick. He proposed to me when our son was born. So we were engaged 9 months in.
Real quick, how did y'all meet?
Tinder.
Wow.
Okay,
now,
so
were you looking for a date, or were you looking for a night out?
Honestly, just looking for a night out, and we both told each other that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What's up?
It's
It was my first time on Tinder, and first one I matched with. We went out on a date, and the rest was history.
It's interesting to hear second marriages and how they came about, because a lot of times the second marriages, you'll hear somebody say, I never thought I was going to date again. I was not into wanting to get married ever again. And all of a sudden it's like you go for it.
Yeah.
So Lexi, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning. Hi.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning,
I think this is more common than maybe Shannon you think, because I also first person I dated, I ended up just getting married to him last week.
Really?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
congratulations.
Yep. So thank you. And I met him through my brother. He was actually my brother's friend. And I also was not looking to date at all. So I think it is more common. And like the last caller said, second marriages, I feel like you just kind of know what you're looking for. You don't waste time.
How long were you dating him before you guys got married?
A little over a year.
Is it like second marriages, like your second house or second car? You knew everything that the other thing had that you hated, and some things that you actually liked. So you kind of knew specifically what you were going to look for. And then when you found it, you're like, this is the one. I think I'm going to put an offer in.
100% Mojo.
That's what
100%.
That's what it kind of sounds like when I hear this story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
That's nice. Nice to know. And I'm happy that you're.
Yeah, first time, long time.
Hey,
Lexi on the phone.
By the way, she's talking about as a listener, not as the marriage part. So, but Lexi, we love you. Thanks for listening.
Yes, thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye. I love when we bring something up on the air and the actual exact person that has that same situation that Shannon's talking about with this other person that she met, and her and what comes in, and we got 2 calls. We're 2 for 2 with the exact same situations, because it makes you know how relatable the stuff that we are all living in our lives is living out there with our listeners through the speakers. What's up, Amanda?
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. This one is not a divorce, though. This was what happened?
Okay, so I was married for 19 years, and then my husband passed away unexpectedly. So that was about 8-9 years ago. And then I had 3 children. I had a son and 2 daughters. And then unexpectedly, like a couple of years later, while I was at work, I met a gentleman who was pretty new because I was there for a long time. And he asked me out on a date. I was unsure at first, so I told him no. And then I called him like a couple days later, asked him on a date. He said yeah, because at this point I already knew, obviously, he was interested. So I was like, you know what, I might as well just give it a whirl. So I did, and we have been together ever since.
Wow.
He proposed to me 3 months later.
Whoa.
You said 3 weeks?
Months.
3 months?
3 months.
3 months. 3 months later, in Super Bowl. So.
Hey, Amanda, I gotta ask you some questions. Because first off, I'm sorry to hear about your husband passing away. That's got to be horrible. Unless you murdered him, and then you're happy about it, right? But no. But I gotta ask you a quick question.
Sure.
Did you feel like you were cheating on your husband that died when you started dating again?
You know what? I did. For a split second, I did. But I do believe in God, and I do believe people are put in your position or your path for a reason.
Yeah. Do you think your husband had something to do with you guys meeting?
You know what? He did, and that'd be a whole other topic. But
that's sweet.
Yeah. Yes. I actually had a dream. He came into my dream, and I was like begging. I was praying, like, let him come in my dream. Let him come in my dream. Finally, he did, and he actually came into my new husband's dream first, and then came into mine, which was even more crazy.
Prophecy.
And gave his blessing for you to be with him?
Yeah.
Wait. So
Yeah.
how did the new man know that the man that came in his dreams was your ex-husband?
Okay, so it didn't happen right away. So he didn't, before he engaged to me, so it was probably like 2 months in. I've already had this conversation because I was very leery at first, just bringing another man into my house with my kids, period.
Yeah.
Let alone that they just went through all this, and I did wait. I would have probably waited even longer, to be honest, but it just happened this way, so I just kind of went with it. But, yeah, I mean, he already knew the situation, and I had already told him, like, these are my pride and my joy. These are my children. So
yeah.
He already knew kind of a little bit about it, so it just.
I love this,
knew
Amanda. I love that you found love, and that your first love is still there with you guys, but also, loving that you are happy now.
Oh, thank you so much.
Because if I die, I want Chelsea to be miserable after I die and never date ever again.
I'm not going to allow that.
Huh?
I'm not going to allow that.
I know.
He ain't gonna be miserable. Oh, hell no.
If I die, I want her to be celibate for the rest of her life. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Amanda, I'm so happy for you. You brought a smile to all our faces today when you told us that story. Thank you.
God, thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day.
God bless you,
Take
man.
care of yourself. What good stories. Good stories.
Kev, why are you wearing sunglasses?
I know.
I need something to switch up my energy, bro. I gotta
all of a sudden during the middle of the topic,
why are you also a guy who's got so much spiritual love?
What are you talking about?
Why are you doubtful that the man
I'm not doubtful.
How do we know it was him?
No, I'm not. That's not interesting to you that the new guy had a dream about her deceased husband.
But it
is. But you sounded like you were doubting.
I just wanted to know how he knew it was the deceased husband.
They
Did you
had
see
already been
pictures
dating.
of him?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Just trying to understand, bro. Yeah. I can't ask a question.
It's like, that's BS.
I'm just asking a question.
This weather is great. Ever wonder why we're dumb enough to live here this time of year? This is Mojo in the Morning.
Seriously.
Mojo in the Morning Show. I want to go on record and say something. I hate Super Bowl parties.
You say this every year.
I say it every year.
And then you know what you do?
Yeah.
You go to a Super Bowl.
I go to a Super Bowl party. Yes. This is I got invited to Super Bowl parties. Okay. Got invited to Brian Reef invited me to a Super Bowl party. Yes. Brian Reef from Planet Fitness invited me to his house. Super Bowl party. I got invited to Super Bowl party for the Ganses. Our friends, the Ganses, invited us over. And I'm going to say this to you. It's not that I don't like any parties that those guys would throw, because I've been to both, both elements of both of them, getting to hang out and party with them. They're great party people. Super Bowl is not a great time to go and be with a bunch of other people. I know some people may disagree with me, and you tell me your thoughts on this one. I like to watch the game, and I like to watch the commercials. I like to watch the halftime show. I like to evaluate the halftime show. I like to sit there and be in awe like I was last year. It was one of the best Super Bowl halftime shows, if not the best, that I've ever seen, and I was doubtful about it going into it.
You were.
I was such a hater on it, and I completely was proven wrong.
You were.
I like to watch the game to a point where I like to say to myself, this is going to be considered one of the better games ever in the history of the NFL, or this is a dud. You know what I mean? And then I like to look at the commercials, which the commercials the last years have been horrible.
I think this year is going to we've already seen half of them. They're good.
That's the part that ruins it
I think they're good this year.
Yeah, they shouldn't show the
stepped
commercials.
it up.
Yeah.
But I hate Super Bowl parties. And you know when this started? We did a promotion once years ago, and it might have been before you got here, Shannon. I don't know if you were here, where we were gonna throw your Super Bowl party for you, and we were gonna go have it at their house. Did we do that with you? No,
that's not fire.
It's the worst promotion we ever did.
Why you say that?
Because the people who won it were the biggest duds of people, and they had the worst friends. They were boring, and they were not.
If you're listening right now, I'm sorry, I wasn't there, so he's the only one saying
No offense, but I hope you guys are still. We brought the food. We had the most amazing food catered in. We had literally every food possibility
There's the
there.
silver lining.
But I hate Super Bowl parties.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Then just say no and sit your butt at home.
Well, here's my problem is. One Super Bowl party, the Ganses live literally right down the street. If I get drunk at their house, I could walk home and be okay because the next day I got to work.
Good option.
And I could walk. Although I probably wouldn't want to walk at 3 a.m. to go get my car. But that's a cool one.
Why are you up till 3?
Brian's, I would probably have to Uber to if I was going to plan on drinking because he's got a amazing bourbon collection. But he also lives far from me. Like he lives, like 3 or 4 or 5 towns away from me. So towns.
Here's where I agree with you. If you are the type of person that you want to watch the game and hear the commentary, do not go to a Super Bowl party because everybody's going to be loud and talking. Yeah. If you are the person that wants to listen to the commercials to hear what's going on and not just look at it, do not go to a Super Bowl
You're
party.
2 for 2.
If you just care about the game, you can sit and watch the game.
You're right.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're right. Because you can watch the game and you don't necessarily. Although I do like the analysis is going to be Ann Arbor's very own Mike Tirico with Chris Collinsworth.
It's going to be good. Oh.
I like Mike Tirico. I don't necessarily like Chris Collinsworth.
I will say this though. I love Super Bowl parties because I like the camaraderie, especially when people are really interested in the game and they have a team that they're rooting for. Squares is always fun. We should do that. I will say this, though. A couple of years ago, I went to someone's house, and it wasn't a Super Bowl party. They kind of just invited me over. Pizza was cold. Bourbon was hot. It was Mojo's house. It was the worst.
Wasn't bad, but we didn't have a lot of people. We didn't have a lot of people. It was just you, right? Wasn't it just you?
I think it was.
Was it really that bad? Was it bad?
It wasn't that bad.
Everything was gluten free.
No, you know what I do? So if I have it at my house, this is what I do. I go to Plum Market and get those Ann Arbor chips.
Sounds amazing.
I pour a ton of these Ann Arbor tortilla chips on a cookie sheet. And then I get cut up a whole bunch of chicken. I make my own nachos, like Mound nachos. And then I get like Jets Pizza. I get Buffalo Wild Wings. I get like a plethora of food.
I like that.
And I eat it all myself or eat it all with my friend Kevin.
Is the best.
They're like, sir, how many are you serving? Me.
That's by the way, the other thing too is it's the only night of the year that I like that 7-layer dips.
Oh,
or whatever.
My grandma told me she's
dips.
making that for us this year.
Mine can only be 6-layer though.
6
you
layers?
can't have the guac.
Avocado.
Shannon, you're missing out on the guac.
I understand.
Get an
but
EpiPen.
it can only be 6
I
layers.
love the dip.
I don't really like dip.
You don't like dips at all?
You've not had a good dip.
That's probably it.
Are dips a white people thing?
Probably.
No, I think my cousin Christina, she has like a cheese dip, and it's okay. I just don't run to it. Like,
Buffalo
I could just eat dips for dinner.
I like like when people have shrimp cocktails too. Like if there's like
At a
shrimp,
Super
random
Bowl
shrimp
one ever.
at a Super Bowl party. Yeah.
That's fancy.
You know who has the best shrimp cocktail?
Who?
Kroger.
Really?
Swear.
All right,
My
I
friend
gotta try
Carrie
it.
and I swear by it.
They have good cocktail
and
sauce
it's
with a
always
kick.
on sale.
What's up? How you doing, Sarah? What's up?
Good morning, Mojo. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Fantastic.
Hungry?
Doing good. Do you like Super Bowl parties?
I got gas.
I don't, but I like watching the last 5 minutes of the game.
So the last 5 minutes of the game is usually the only thing you're enjoying when the Super Bowl's going on.
That and the food, yes.
Yeah. Food is the only thing that really matters aside from the game and the commercials. But the food is the number one on the list. You got to have
top notch.
That's the problem sometimes too. And I don't necessarily know where or what the food is going to be at either of these parties that I was invited to. And that's kind of the key too. Like I know what my food would be, but I don't necessarily know.
Something?
I don't know if that's the case. They haven't asked.
I thought you're always supposed to bring something.
I would
say alcohol.
I would bring something. I would like to bring. Yes, I got a lot of alcohol that I can bring. But I agree with the idea that if you go to any kind of a party, like do you ever have parties that you go to and the food is really bad, and on the way home you got to stop at Taco Bell?
Oh yeah.
It does,
Taco
doesn't
Bell
it?
is actually always my go-to.
Honestly, I've DoorDashed at a couple of friends' houses.
No.
That's insane.
Because the food was so bad. What's up, Kyle? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing okay, man. I'm making this rash generalization that I hate Super Bowl parties.
I'm the same way. I want to watch the game. I want to hear the commentators. I don't want to listen to everybody else's drama. I want to watch the game and watch commercials.
Yeah. I mean, and usually people will talk to you and they'll want to like catch up on things. This is not a night to catch up. I don't need to.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
I will say this though, at my cousin Gerard's house, that's typically the place where we go for larger events. I will dip off into another room where there aren't that many people if I really want to lock in and enjoy myself.
Wait, are they okay with that?
I mean, people be like, "What you doing in here?" I'd be like, "Y'all loud in there, bro. I'm trying to hear the game right now. I need to focus."
I don't think I'm friends with either of these invites that I had enough to go into one of their. Could you imagine
Everyone's in their bedroom.
I'm laying on the bed watching TV. Steve Gans walks in and goes, "What are you doing?" I go, "Waiting for you, buddy. What's going on here?" Hanging out. What's up, Jordan? How you doing?
Literally.
Mojo, do you just not want to go to the party because you don't want to share all the food you made?
Listen, no.
Oh, that is a great take.
I make so much food, Jordan, that at the end of the night, I'm either dumping it because it's got botulism on it because it's been out for so long. Because the Super Bowl starts at, 5 o'clock in the evening and doesn't end until usually 11, right? Or I'm bringing it to work the next day. Like I'm bringing some of the stuff with me to work. No.
You have never once brought Super Bowl leftovers to work. Never once.
This will be the year.
Then you're right. But
I don't know if you want it.
Jordan, I don't necessarily, you can't, I don't think there's anybody that would not serve enough food on a Super Bowl party. It's like Thanksgiving without enough food.
I just thought of it when you were saying how much work you do for your 7-layer dip.
Yes.
It's like, if I put all my work into the 7-layer dip, why am I giving it to other people? I'm going to eat all this myself.
Oh, by the way, one of the annoying things too, you ever have the people that they start dipping from the middle? They don't actually dip around and
Or they take the first layer off because they like
Yes.
that one the best.
You need to throw those people out.
Yeah, those people are wrong. Thank you, Jordan.
What goes into a 7-layer dip? Like, what's the layer?
What's it?
Salsa, sour cream.
It's always so
Cheese on top.
Okay.
That's what always gets taken off.
Mexicali dip is like my favorite.
Oh my God, that's my favorite too.
The Mexicali, which is basically like a spicier type of a cheesy type thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what it is, but it's heaven.
What do you guys? You don't have? You stay home, right? And usually just have it at the house with the family, or do you go to your sisters?
Last year we went to one of Lucy's friends' families hosted a party. It was like the best Super Bowl party I've ever been to.
Oh.
This year I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. We don't have any plans.
Party at Shan's.
Your brother-in-law, that's the Jersey Mike's guy. Does he usually have Jersey Mike's at his own parties?
They have Jersey Mike's at all the parties.
Do they?
And actually, he's got a good setup in their basement. He has 2 big screen TVs side by side that make like a
Yeah.
Super
big
TV.
screen.
Jersey Mike's has the best pop. Like they have whatever that brand of root beer is that they have there is so good.
Root beer?
But they
I
always
love root beer.
whenever they have people over, they do the box of like the little subs. You know,
I like Jimmy John. I mean,
great.
I like
Jersey Mike's is so
Jersey Mike's is the
fire.
best. Yeah, they're so good. What's up, Marlon?
Shout out Ryan.
What's happening?
What's going on? L'Chaim, is that what you said?
You said it was happening.
No, I said
They said L'Chaim. What's going on?
Nah, man, like I do Super Bowl parties, but I only invite people that got to go to work early in the morning so they don't stay all night.
That's true.
One, it's like 2 in the morning. Dude didn't want to leave. I'm like, bro, I got to go to work. You got
So
to
no fun. This is no joke. That's the reason why I will not have Super Bowl parties because I got to work the next day. We should have it as a national holiday. We've always talked about that.
Yes, we talk about that all the time. It should be.
Where do we sign?
I went to a Super Bowl party, Marlon, once, and it was for our friends that are nurses. The husband and wife are nurses. They had to work the next day. They kicked us out at halftime. They literally said at halftime, after the halftime show, you guys got to leave.
You can't do that.
Right, because once the game over, I'm trying to go to bed. Like, I'm not trying to sit here and entertain you no more. Go.
I know. That's the one time I also don't ever watch the post-game show, too. I try to go to bed right afterwards. What's up, Shauna? Hi.
Hi. So I don't really care too much about the Super Bowl, but this year I'm making Puerto Rican food for Bad Bunny.
Look at you.
Yay.
I like it. What's Puerto Rican food? What is considered Puerto Rican food?
Yeah, plantain, tostones, empanadas, a whole bunch of coquito. I've been making coquito. It's so good. with
Okay.
rum and coconut.
What's your address?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, come on over. And the other thing that I thought was funny is like my family's super religious, and when I was little, everyone used to have their like AM, FM Walkmans with their earbuds trying to listen to the Super Bowl because we were at church.
Oh, my God. Wait, you had church
year
on
was
Super Bowl
this?
Sunday. That's wild.
Like, Kevin, I'm old. A long time ago.
Wait, what time did the Super Bowls always started at night, didn't they? Why would you have nighttime church like that? All right. I think that's it. We're done.
After further review of the play, the ruling on the field stands. The other morning shows still suck.
This is Mojo in the Morning.
Somebody just brought up that they need to have the Super Bowl, and then the day after the Super Bowl should be like Martin Luther King Day, or it should be like President's Day or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a Monday off. Right now, win Pitbull and Lil Jon tickets. 844 Mojo Live. 95th caller, 844-665-6548.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Shannon with what's trending in the Dirty on the 30.
There has been a change of heart. The Clintons, as in Bill and Hillary, have now agreed to testify before Congress in an investigation connected to Jeffrey Epstein. And this is happening like just as House Republicans were preparing to hold them in contempt. The last minute contempt, sorry. Oh my God. The last minute agreement, by the way, comes after weeks upon weeks of pressure from the Republican-led House Oversight Committee, which had accused the Clintons of stonewalling requests for sworn testimony. They want to get them to talk about their connections and ties to the late Jeffrey Epstein. So contempt votes were looming. The Clintons reversed course and said they would cooperate. I think there was supposed to be a hearing today or tomorrow, so that they're trying to get that, pushed and basically canceled. But President Trump commenting on the Epstein files.
They've released 3 million pages. It's like this is all they're supposed to be doing. And frankly, the DOJ, I think, should just say, we have other things to do.
Police are still investigating the possible, now they're saying, kidnapping, abduction of Today Show host Savannah Guthrie's 84-year-old mom, Nancy. Authorities say they believe she was taken against her will from her home in the middle of the night, Saturday going into Sunday. Law enforcement in Arizona, where she lived, is currently treating the situation as an abduction as they search for answers. This is Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos.
We saw some things at the home that were concerning to us. We believe now, after we processed that crime scene, that we do in fact have a crime scene, that we do in fact have a crime.
Those concerning things include signs of forced entry and blood in Nancy's home. So no confirmed suspects yet. Officials have not publicly released many details about this, only that the situation is gravely serious and under active investigation.
It's wild. I'm looking at some of the news stories that are from Arizona. This is a surprise. Like, people in Arizona, that I know that are like from Tucson. It's a sleepy-ish kind of town. Like you see obviously, crime like we see everywhere else. I mean, they're close to the border, so they have a lot of like auto thefts and things like that. But this is like a shocker. Like all this these news people that are in town and looking for this famous person's mom is a shocker. And it's caused for a lot of people to be like, what's going on? But when I lived there and worked in radio there, I used to do fly-alongs with Pima County's helicopter crew. They had these like military-ish type helicopters, and you could see heat from a person's body like in the desert when they were looking for people that were on the run from stuff.
That's incredible they can do that.
If somebody abducted her and threw her in the middle of the desert, they'll be able to figure it out if they were able to get out and about. But the longer that it waits, with all the wild animals and all the rest of the stuff they have there.
And also, she takes medication on a daily basis that is life-sustaining. Like, she needs this medication, and so it's been...
I hate to be morbid, but we have to assume if it's been this long, this woman is not alive. I mean, it's really, really sad to see this. Yeah, it's a horrible situation.
Pray for her daughter and her family, bro. It's got to be tough.
I can't imagine. And you hear the story about her losing her husband at when Savannah was in her teen years and raised the kids and did an amazing.
Savannah and her mom were real close. Like, she was always visiting the
show.
show.
This woman is a tough lady. So
yeah. So if you watched the Grammys on Sunday night, you might have noticed that Alex Warren's performance of his song Ordinary was a little off. The Best New Artist nominee hit the Grammy stage for the first time, was clearly having some technical difficulties. So he was singing alongside the segment Mojo said was way too long. All of the best
new music
artist
stuff,
nominees. Yeah. So Leon Thomas, Addison Rae, the Marias, Cat's Eye, Lola Young, Somber, and Olivia Dean. We saw Alex work his way through the crowd onto a raised platform, very clearly like tugging on his in-ear devices, but he was like a half a beat off all of his accompaniment. And so he shared a video to TikTok yesterday, and he said, when you're performing at the Grammys and all you hear is this in your ears, this is what he was hearing in those in-ear devices.
Wow.
So he's like, of course this would happen to me. I mean, that would mess even the most professional of He did.
He did.
All right,
he did.
there you go.
But you're still, when you're in the crowd and your accompaniment is...
He wasn't that bad considering now that you hear what he heard.
Oh, I agree with you.
Like, that's pretty amazing.
Because I watched and I was like, wait, he's behind. He's behind where he should be in the song.
Yeah.
But it wasn't... I mean, going through that, I don't know how we did it. And lastly, are Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner making wedding plans? A reporter was brave enough to ask at a UK event for Timmy's newest movie, Marty Supreme.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes.
Do you think you'll ever get married?
Wow. So personal.
Can we come?
No, don't you get me in trouble, man.
Can we come? When you do.
Sweet.
The whole crowd? Yeah. I think you better say no to that.
Didn't really answer, but... All right, if you miss anything from today's show, you can always go back and listen to the podcast any time of the day for free on the iHeartRadio app.
Miss something in the Dirty on the 30? Listen on our podcast now at mojointhemorning.com.
Are you going to be wearing those Pitbull sunglasses the rest of the show? Because you're normally not.
You look like Officer Lou.
Stay tuned.
I think the people that wear
the hell is
sunglasses.
Officer Lou?
Rick Hand.
The people that wear sunglasses indoors, though, Kev.
I mean, I'm doing it because I feel like doing it. I'm not doing it for like a fashion choice.
What's
I
up?
need something to wake me up. This is what's doing it.
This is waking you up?
It is. Don't I seem different?
Jake, what's going on?
What's going on, Mojo?
In honor of Kev wearing the Pitbull sunglasses, we're
Dale.
giving you tickets. Congratulations.
Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Pitbull, Lil Jon at Pine Knob in the summertime when the weather is not 20 degrees. It's going to be nice.
Outstanding, man. I've been calling for so long trying to get tickets like this. Thank you.
Come on, man. Listen, I feel your energy. The other callers we've had earlier this week when we've given away these tickets, I've tried to get them to give me an energetic Little John, and they've all sucked.
Come on, Jake.
I feel
Jake,
it from
give
you,
it to
Jake.
us.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Let me
Look at that.
Oh my God, that was a great one.
You know what I think it's from? It's the sunglasses. I think
It
that
is. Tell you,
you
got
got
energy.
If you need energy, wear sunglasses on a day like today, a day that you don't see the sun.
90% tint.
On Sunday, the sun was, believe it or not, so bright off of even the snow that it caused for, a lot of people to kind of have issues driving. They say there's more accidents from the sun in the winter than there is in the summertime.
I can believe it.
Hang on one second. We're going to be back with more Mojo in the Morning. Special guest joining us in studio next. Don't go
Pay your
anywhere.
bills? You're damn right.
Need your bills paid?
We'll give you a shot at $1,000 in just a few minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the Morning's Motor City Traffic.
All right, 8:43. We are at 19 degrees right now. Mostly cloudy today. Some scattered flurries here and there. A high temp of 26 out on the streets. An accident blocking the two left and right lane. Northbound Southfield Freeway at 8 miles. Some stop and go traffic from 7 Mile there. An accident on the left shoulder, 75 southbound after East Holly Road. About a 10-minute delay. Two different spots on 94. 94 westbound between Moross and Van Dyke. If you're headed eastbound, it's going to be slow between Lanyo and 75. And about an 8-minute backup, 94 westbound between Michigan Ave and State Street. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Nudge in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeartRadio station.
This report is sponsored by Straight Talk Wireless. Don't let data limits hold you back from being the gift master in the family group chat. Switch to Straight Talk Wireless and get real unlimited data on Verizon's 5G network. Straight Talk. Available at straighttalk.com or Walmart.
My heart doctor's in studio, so I have to talk about healthy things like Middle Eats right now. Middle Eats. Dr. Patel, have you ever eaten at Middle Eats before?
Unfortunately not.
You like Middle Eastern food, right? You like
I love it.
shawarma and hummus and tabbouleh and all the rest of that stuff.
Absolutely.
We're going out. I'm taking you there. And I will pay, although they will probably offer to pay for you because they love anything that you do. Dr. Patel saves lives over at Michigan Medicine. Here's the deal. Middle Eats is popping up all around town. New location in Roseville. There's one probably near you. Go to middleeats.com to find a location and start eating great and healthy Middle Eats food.
You know what time it is?
Everybody get loud.
Our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Awards are coming to Fox.
Live from Los Angeles, Thursday, March 26th.
We'll honor the biggest stars from all genres of music that you loved listening to all year long on your favorite iHeartRadio station and the iHeartRadio app.
Get up! Get loud! Nominees include...
Hi, I'm Taylor Swift.
It's Somber. Hey, it's Morgan Wallen.
It's Thursday.
This is Jacob Noel from Sublime.
It's your girl Cardi B.
It's Shabuzi.
What's up? It's Doechii.
I'm Benson Boone. What's up, y'all? It's Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach.
This is Sabrina Carpenter.
Big Extra Plug.
Hey, it's Ella Langley.
Bad Bunny, baby.
This is Kendrick Lamar.
It's Brad from Cage the Elephant.
It's Mariah the Scientist.
I'm Alex Warren.
It's Tate McRae.
And this year, you helped decide winners in 11 fan-voted categories.
The hottest party in the country continues live.
See all the nominees and get your votes in now at iHeartRadio.com/awards.
Let's make it loud.
iHeartRadio.
This hour,
Brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
Friday, kick off the Winter Olympics in style with the opening ceremony from Italy.
Team USA, we are ready to roll.
Friday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on NBC and Peacock.
All right, let's be real. You're probably not sticking to your New Year's resolutions. You're probably not staying on track with your fitness goals, but don't worry. I got you. You got to join the YMCA. They're going to help you get back on track. And right now, if you buy 1 month, you will get 1 month free. No joiner fees and no long-term commitments. And this isn't just a gym. It's a place for families, friends, swimming, group classes, weights. They even have youth programs and strength training. So whatever your version of getting healthy looks like, the YMCA will help you reach those goals. Visit ymcadetroit.org for all the details and get started today.
Get the Bernstein advantage and get respect. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM
today.
Picture this. The Mega Millions drawing comes on.
Tonight's winning numbers are...
You look at your ticket, then the TV, and then...
Whoa!
A little luck could go a long way.
Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot is $323 million.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Spice up the big game with a hot box from Dave's Hot Chicken.
My ride smells just right, just right, just right, just right.
Y'all gotta try that Febreze car.
Just right, just right, just right. La 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 la. With up to 40 days of consistency. All over Febreze car clips right on your vent. You know my car's my happy place. Keep that smile on my face. When it smells just right, just right, just right. Yeah, breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Get the Bernstein advantage and get respect. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM today.
More Mojo in seconds.
All right, it is time already. You've been thinking about it for maybe months. Maybe, Lydia, you thought about it for like years. You went back and forth. I finally took you by the shoulders and shook you. But ditch the glasses and contacts. Wake up every morning and just see crystal clear. Custom LASIK surgery from Michigan's premier LASIK surgeon, of course, Dr. Yeldo from the Yeldo Eye Center.
Going to the eye doctor was always scary, but when I went to go see Dr. Yeldo, I felt calm, comfortable, and when I scheduled my free consultation, I was so excited because I was a client for custom LASIK surgery. And now, if that's not the case for you and you go see Dr. Yeldo and he gives you the option for bifocal lens implants, take that offer because it's incredible. It's amazing for people who are over 40 plus. You can end up with 20/15 vision just like me. So go see Dr. Yeldo over at the Yeldo Eye Center. Go get that 20/15 vision. See crystal clear. Toss those glasses and contacts. That's YeldoEyeCenter.com.
This report is sponsored by Napa Auto Parts.
Cloudy all day today and a high of 24 down in the single digits overnight. Tomorrow, more clouds and temps barely reaching 20 degrees.
In the automotive industry, time and trust matter. Miss an electrical problem and it can slow everything down. That's why Napa delivers electrical solutions the pros trust. The parts, tools, and expertise to catch problems before they become breakdowns. That's Napa know-how.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Eastern Michigan University, emich.edu.
The path to the Bay is officially locked in. A rematch of New England and Seattle. And iHeartRadio has your complete football coverage. Dive deep into early takes with the official NFL Podcast Network.
Welcome to NFL Daily.
And go live with Fox Sports Radio to join the conversation.
The two best road teams in the NFL.
Plus, iHeart is the home of the Super Bowl 60 tailgate concert, presented by NetApp. Just open the iHeartRadio app and search NFL to dive in.
We're powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
He cheated on his wife to be with you. And now he's cheating on you? Shocker.
Oh, I listen to the morning show because I like War of the Roses.
Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 9:40 on Mojo in the Morning.
Scandalous.
Wow.
Mojo in the Morning. You know what's wild? It's wild to think that it has just been, and it was literally just a couple of weeks ago, the 5-year anniversary of me going in for heart surgery.
It's been there long.
Isn't that crazy to think that? 5 years of doing this. 5 years since and I'll never forget this, 5 years since I was told, not that I was going to have heart surgery, that I was going to have to be off for 90 days.
That was worse.
Oh my God. Honestly, that was a really tough time.
That was like the worst. I
know for you.
I was like, I got to take 90 days off for this thing.
That's crazy.
I remember I had shoulder surgery last year, and I remember saying to Dr. Beatty over at University of Michigan, I said to him, I go, how much time? Like, can I get it done on like a Tuesday and be back at work at like a Thursday or something like that? And I'm like, can we do this? Dr. Patel's in studio with us right now. The man that saved my life from University of Michigan. This is the guy that held my heart in his hands.
That's crazy.
Did you really, by the way, Dr. Patel?
It's a very big one.
How cold
He's never
was
heard that before.
How cold.
Yeah, exactly. Well, my heart, maybe. No, yeah, you did. You were touching my heart. You had my heart there. So, you know what's funny about Dr. Patel? A second ago, he was trying to figure out how to put the headphones on, and he couldn't figure out like which ear goes on which one. Yeah. And I was thinking to myself, oh, this is something I've got on him. He can do heart surgery. I can know how to put headphones on.
I don't know if the scales are balanced there. But yeah.
But no, I'll never forget when I was told by my doc, hey, you got to go see a professional. You got to go see like an expert when it comes to aortic aneurysms. Is what I had. I had an aortic aneurysm, which I didn't ever heard of that before.
What is that?
Question for the class.
Yes.
How did you eat? Were you having symptoms, or how did you even...
I got just a regular test. I got a calcium score test done, just a regular score test done, and it came back erratic or irregular. And they thought at first that they're like, oh my God, this is not good. Your thing came back irregular. They thought I was having like blockage or something was weird going on. And then they monitored it for years after they found out it was an aortic aneurysm and pinpointed, okay, this is, what it is. And here's what's going to happen. Maybe, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. For me, it was like 4 years, I think it was.
Wow.
And Dr. Patel is the one that did it. And what is an aortic aneurysm again?
So the aorta is the biggest blood vessel in the body, and it's a ballooning out. So an expansion of size of it. And what it does is it predisposes people to have this thing burst or tear and passing away from it.
Yeah. So it's honestly the silent killer in a lot of respects, because you don't know that you're having this until you have it. Wow. And then all of a sudden, and I remember you telling me this, it's like somebody taking an axe and hitting you in the back, with an axe or, like a
poker blade.
Yeah. Like right in the center. And you have that horrible pain. In a lot of cases, when they don't know what it is, people die because the first thing that medical professionals like ambulance drivers and stuff like that do is they try to do compressions. That's the worst thing you can possibly do, right?
It doesn't work because all the blood's out. And unfortunately, it's very symptomatic, but it's very sudden. And the most frequent presentation is exactly that, sudden death.
Yeah.
So is this something I should go to the doctor for and just say, hey, check me out?
So if you've got a family history of aneurysms, then you should have a checkup that way. But not everybody should just go get a CT scan. Most of the time when patients find out about it, they find out about it incidentally, just like you did.
Yeah.
I feel weird talking to you with these glasses on.
I know.
Right now. So lately he's been talking about having like these flutters and you had to get a monitor. Like, is that connected, or like what can we do to keep his pressure down?
No, there is something I'm going to talk about coming in the coming weeks.
For real?
Yeah, there's something. I have bad heart in my family. Like my dad gave me nothing when he died. He didn't inherit anything. He gave me just a bad heart. That's all he gave me. My genetics are bad for heart. Some people have this, and what you just said. If you have genetics that are heart related, you got to pay attention to this. One of the biggest things, and I want to talk to you about this. We had a meeting last week, University of Michigan, they have all these heart experts on there and all these smart people and these, people that are on the scene, and they have a radio DJ on the call. And I don't know, maybe it's for us to get the word out, this way to people. But one of the conversations came up towards the end, and I'm so worried about this with all the female listeners we have, but especially my wife, Chelsea, Shannon, Anna, Lydia, and Bianca. We talked about the amount of women that, face heart disease, and they are the worst at going and getting checked out by a cardiologist or, by some professionals.
We have too many other things on our plate to do.
Hey, Shannon's talked about, perimenopause, and menopause before on the show. That's a huge risk factor for women's hearts.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things. And I'm not an expert in preventative women's health by any means, but I think the first thing is it's often under sort of expressed by the women that are going through it. Secondly, I think it's underdiagnosed by the professionals that see the women. And so I think there's important advances that we can do just to move the needle with those. Yeah, absolutely.
We were on this call, and Dr. Pinsky, who was leading the call, had made a comment. He
love Dr. Pinsky.
Well, one of the things that he said was he said we just need to talk and get the word to women that you at what age would you think that the average person should at least go see a cardiologist just for preventative?
Well, I think you have to start with your primary care doctor.
Yeah.
And you should be seeing a primary care doctor annually. And then usually the primary care doctor determines the age when you have it, depending on whether you've got family history, whether you're displaying any symptoms. But all those things are kind of necessary before you go to the next step.
It was fun. It was interesting. So this past year, Chelsea had some, she had her ovarian cancer. But before her ovarian cancer, she had issues where she was feeling like she was having a heart attack, like feeling like she was having trouble breathing, and ended up going to University of Michigan and going in and getting checked out. Just even getting in the EKG gave her peace of mind. But a lot of it was menopausal that was causing that. So
we should all get checked out, y'all. For free.
For free. I think I know somebody. Maybe you might be able to. Maybe if we go to lunch sometime.
I have just paying sometime.
Do you get? Wait. Do you?
You went to the hospital for it.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I remember.
I remember one time. I think it was. The person told me it was too much Little Caesars pizza at one time. But I'm telling you, I went to go see The Lion King at the music hall. All of a sudden, I sat down and it felt like somebody literally reached their hand in my chest and was squeezing my heart. And it was to the point where, they have like medical professionals near the coat check, near the entrance. I had to go up there and I'm like, bro, I don't know what's happening. Call a doctor. But sometimes I have like random sharp pains and then they'll, dissipate. It's probably something I should go get checked out.
Well, it depends on whether it makes you take your glasses.
Is there something for like somebody like Kevin who's got this in his head that he had this moment and stuff? Be bringing this up to your primary care, like, hey, I've had moments like this.
I think that's actually a very valid thing to bring up, and most of the time it'll be nothing, but it's not. That's probably not for you to decide.
Right. Yeah. You know what I find with a lot of my friends, and I've seen this happen, and we've experienced this with friends of ours. We're seeing heart disease pop up in younger and younger people that a lot of times people didn't realize was heart disease. You have those symptoms at that moment and then they go away, and once they go away you don't bring them up anymore.
I'm good.
And then you go to your doctor and everything's great, I'm good, and they check you for the surface, but they don't get to the meat of the whole thing, to be able to say, you know what, you had this incident, let's do something, let's go get you a CT or an EKG.
Yeah, and I think some of that's dependent on, how you describe it and where you describe it, that it happened. So I think there's probably a little bit of work that needs to be done just in evaluation of this, for sure.
How important is getting regularly checked up? Because I know for a fact, I don't even have a primary doctor. And the only time I go see the doctor is if I need to. If I'm losing my voice, I need to go get some quick pills, or the situation where I start to feel a sharp pain, I go to the doctor. Like, how important is it?
You don't get an annual physical?
Bro, I couldn't tell you the last time.
First off, it gives you a deduction on our insurance.
I'm losing money. Yeah. I used to like holding one eye and looking at the letters, and I used to kill that.
You have to do that.
The time,
yeah,
it's my favorite thing.
I mean, for all the health reasons Dr. Bartel is going to tell you about as well. But
there's so many things you can pick up early, and then treat early that then sort of make your life longer and better. Yeah. And it's much better to do it that way than wait until something happens.
Yeah.
The reason why we're bringing this up right now, and it is one of those things for awareness, is it's February being Love Month is also Heart Month, right? It's Heart Awareness Month, and something that University of Michigan Medicine, Dr. Patel wants you to do is become aware of things. One of the biggest things you can be aware of is be aware of what your family history is. That's a huge thing that I've learned myself, and my family has. Because of my heart issues, my family went and got checked out. And then they also found that there was a couple of cases, more of my siblings. I'm one of 6. 3 out of the 6 of us have aortic issues.
How deep do you go back in family history, though? Because, like, my grandpa had heart problems, but that's my grandpa.
Yeah, so usually you go back to the first degree, which is like brothers, sisters, kids, parents, and that's what we would have advised you. But once that happens, depending on what the problem is, you may need genetics testing. You may need more extensive family tree testing. But it depends on, number one, what the diagnosis is and what you're doing it for. But also, equally importantly, it's a good idea for awareness, not just for you, but for your family members who may or may not be, as medically literate.
Okay.
Hold on, Stephanie, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
What's going on, Stephanie? What do you want to say?
So, crazy story real quick, because I had a really bad anxiety or panic attack several years ago, about 2016. So I had just left the gym from playing basketball. I got in the shower, and then my chest just started hurting really bad. My heart started beating fast, and so I was panicking even more because I'm like, dude, what's wrong with me? So I called the ambulance. The ambulance came to my apartment, picked me up. I rode to the hospital in an ambulance, and I got there. My wife was actually going super crazy. And then they hooked me up to all these machines, EKGs, all that stuff, only for them to tell me, like, yeah, dude, you just had a panic attack. There's, like, nothing wrong with you.
You know what, though? Better safe than sorrow.
I think that's pretty common. I've had 2 friends who that's happened to, too.
That's never happened to me in life.
Yeah, well, and you know what? Honestly, I would rather do that. I hate to say it. I'd rather have that one moment and that bill that you got off of that than have it be that moment that you end up don't doing anything about it and ended up, it being bad. Tom, Funeral Home Tom is on with us right now. This is Tom. He deals with you deal with the people that keep them alive. He likes when they're dead. Tom, what's going on, Tom?
Well, not necessarily, but this is your chance to confess, since your doctor's there, about all your partying and all the good work that he's done on you. So now's your chance to tell him.
You want me to confess like I'm in front of my priest here right now to tell him all the drinking and partying?
Because I hear you on the air all the time. Remember the gummy mushrooms and everything else that you do?
Man, he's just calling you right out.
Tom, you're never allowed to call anymore. Dr. Patel's first thing that he noticed when he walked in our studio was our bar in the corner of the studio. That's all for looks. It's all staged. Although I've seen this man have a glass or 2 of wine. I just want you to know that.
Isn't wine good for your heart?
Well, that used to be said, but...
Get out of the studio, Dr.
It's not.
Quick question for you, though, because this is a big thing. We got a lot of listeners that do Zins and vapes and all the rest of that stuff. And then I literally will hear 20-year-olds having heart attacks.
Meth.
Those things affect your heart. And people, I don't think, realize what the extreme amounts of nicotine and the extreme amounts of caffeine, and then, of course, any kind of the different things that are in your vapes are causing for you.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably the best things that should go into your mouth are leafy green vegetables, tomatoes, and all these things. But yes, there's been a lot of studies about negative things from vaping or nicotine from smokeless tobacco and all that. It's while it may seem like it's less toxic, it's still a toxin.
Yeah,
and stop doing meth too. We got a lot of meth listeners. I've been to some of these promotional events. You see these teeth. I'm telling you, Dr. Patel, you'd be surprised.
Dr. Patel wants to remind everybody to take care of themselves, get a primary care, and then, of course, if you need any help, Michigan Medicine is there in the Frankel Cardiovascular Center. They got a brand new facility too.
I want to check it out.
What is that new facility? Can I bring him in for like a tour?
I want to get
guys.
my heart checked. The whole my heart, Dr. P.
Could we see an operating room? Would you show us an operating room or anything like that?
Well, we'd have to get special permission, but we
would it be all right?
I look good in scrubs.
Yeah.
Aren't you on the board? Don't you have some pull?
I got no pull. I got no pull at all. I still don't even understand. He got me on the board, which honestly, I think it's only because of Dr. Patel likes to hang out with me every now and again. Like we have good laughs like this, but I don't know what I do. I really don't.
I think you speak from experience too, which is beneficial.
I
man.
swear by these guys. I will say this to you, and listen, we have great hospitals in our area. what they did for Chelsea this past year with her cancer, and then what they did for me 5 years ago, and what they've been doing with the aftercare, it's amazing. The doctors and nurses and the great team over at Michigan Medicine are awesome. So appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for driving all the way to the city. Did you almost have a heart attack driving down here?
We can't joke about that. We can't.
No, seriously. Check your blood pressure. Do you want to know why my blood pressure will be high? This drive to Eastern Market every single day, Dr. Patel. Love you, buddy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. We appreciate everybody from Michigan Medicine.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Muskegon Grand Rapids, WVKS Toledo, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Real stories, real laughs, real dog. Mojo in the morning. Live.
All right, it is Mojo in the morning. War of the Roses this hour. Also, Am I the A-hole? And pay your bills. Why don't I pay your bills right now? Why don't I, since it's almost 10 after, I'm going to give you a chance to win. Should I do that? We got to give you some money.
Mojo in the morning has a shot for you to win $1,000 now. Pay your bills is on.
All right, pay your bills. The word to go and enter up on mojointhemorning.com. I moved my show sheet, so I think it's right over there. Oh, the word is
balls.
No, it's money. 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 Go enter that on mojointhemorning.com. Money.
Mojo in the morning. Online.
MojoInTheMorning.com.
Put money up on that contest page on mojointhemorning.com. Don't text it. A lot of times people will just start texting us and they'll go, oh, this is how you do it. No, it's mojointhemorning.com on our website. Click on contest and you can be a winner, win $1,000 and then pick up the phone if you get a call from an out of area number. That's how we tell you that you won. All right. We have Am I the A-hole right now? If you would like to know if something that you're doing or something that somebody else has done is a little a-hole-ish, you can go to our TalkBack mic on the iHeartRadio app. That's that little microphone there when you log on to either the iHeartRadio app and channel 955, 104.5 SNX, or 92.5 KISS FM. Here's the one we got today.
Hey, guys. I'm wondering if I'm the a-hole for this. My daughter, Bill, she just got engaged, and I hate her engagement ring. I mean, I really hate her engagement ring, and I told her that. So, am I wrong? Because it's ugly, and she deserves better. Am I the a-hole?
I kind of like this lady. She's got some energy. So she hates her daughter's engagement ring.
Not her engagement ring.
Crystal, what is it that you hate about her engagement ring?
Oh my gosh. Okay. It looks like it's something that came out of a Cracker Jack spot.
Yeah, okay.
Explain.
It's more than plain. It looks like a fake ring. It looks like something that came out of a Cracker Jack spot. And
so
I know for a fact.
It looks. Do you think it just doesn't? It's not something that's eye appealing, or is it? Does it look fake? What is it? What do you mean?
I mean, it doesn't. Okay, for me, I think when a man gives a woman an engagement ring, it says a lot of what he thinks of her. I know this man can afford a better ring, but this is like so low class and so low. I'm like, no, I think he's lowballing my daughter. And I told her, she deserves better.
How does she feel about it? Have you asked her?
Oh, gosh. Well, I mean, she's in love with him, and I really get that. But, I'm sensing, okay, I remember, I know how love can be. And I remember I settled. And that was the word. And my instinct was like, and I shouldn't have. And I'm sensing that same energy with her. I go back to.
So this is more than the ring.
Mm-hmm. The ring is just, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
A ring says a lot about what you feel about the woman, and that ring to me tells me that he really doesn't feel that much about her.
Look, for you settling, you feel like your ring was Cracker Jack too, and you should have spoke up and didn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't it that women pick their own rings out? Like I feel like
that was my question.
Maybe not though. Not everybody do that.
But did your daughter help in like? Did they go pick out rings together? Did she send him, photos or an Instagram or Pinterest board or something? Like how much involvement?
he just surprised her. It was like a pop engagement. And right now with things being so weird, I don't even like these pop engagements. It was just a pop engagement. Ooh, here's a ring. And I'm like, and then she showed it to me, and I wanted to be happy for her, but just like, no.
Do you like this guy?
To be honest, no.
Okay, so
This is what I'm saying. This is more than the ring.
Here's where I feel like this is gone. I feel like you're looking for anything to point a negative out because you don't necessarily like that your daughter is going to be marrying this guy. So the ring is the symbolism to it. So here's my question to the listeners. Is Crystal an a-hole for saying that her daughter's ring is ugly? And is she an a-hole for also not liking that her daughter is with a guy that she doesn't like, and so she's looking at that as the negative? And should she, or, I hate to say this, but should she mind her own business? How old's your daughter?
My daughter is 27.
So she's a grown woman, but she's also still, she's still in that age where.
She's my only baby.
Okay, so she's your only child
it's
too.
This thing later.
This is the deal.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here.
Yes.
I don't think she an a-hole. I do think she bringing a lot of her energy and her past and her feelings into her daughter's situation. All parents may do that, some more than others. But I think at the core of it, she wants the best for her daughter, and that's more so where she's coming from. For those reasons, I don't think she's
a good mom. She's a protective mom.
Thank you.
I'm going to say that you are not necessarily an a-hole when it comes to wanting the best for your daughter. I do think that you sound a little a-hole-ish when you're talking about like the ring and stuff.
Exactly. I totally agree with you. It's the delivery of it. I feel like there's, especially if you and your daughter are close, and it sounds like you are, there's a way to approach her and just say, hey, this was my situation. Yeah. In terms of settling and stuff. And I just want to make sure that you are so confident about this man and what you're doing and moving forward. Like this is your future. This is your life.
Anna, what do you think?
I would agree with both Kevin and Shannon.
Not you, Mojo.
What about me? I said the same exact thing.
She said what she said.
Then
I think you're an a-hole right now for not listening
too.
to me. Go ahead.
I don't know. I think the ring thing is not the issue.
But I do feel like you put your daughter in a weird position, though. Because either she stands on 10 toes and say, Mom, I don't care what you're saying. I love him. I love the ring, and I love the future we're going to build. Because if you don't, then what do you go back and tell the guy?
That's my other thing is she said her daughter's very in love and very happy. And to me, that's what matters.
Jacqueline, is Crystal an a-hole?
I wouldn't say a-hole. I would say an inconsiderate mother.
Okay. But here's the deal. It's am I the a-hole? Is she an a-hole or not?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Yes, she is.
And why do you say this?
Because if my mom put me on blast on the radio,
that's true,
and exposed how she felt, that's terrible.
Yeah, no, I agree. Putting her on blast like this. Dylan, is mom an a-hole?
I think this lady's a giant a-hole.
Okay, all right. And why do you say that?
I just think she's a stingy old bag who's mad that she didn't get a nice ring, and now she's taking it out on her daughter.
Yeah.
Stingy old bag.
Do you think that there's also a level to this, Crystal, of the fact that you don't want to see your daughter marrying this young, maybe? And
see, that attitude you just heard reminds me of her fiance.
Oh.
It's that type of butthole. It's that type of attitude. It's that type of manipulation that you won't even look at yourself. You know you can afford more, but you rather project.
Interesting. I was going to say, do you think that maybe also you don't like the idea that your daughter's getting married so young because she's 27 years old?
I don't mind her getting married. I want her to be married. Marriage is for life.
You want to marry somebody good?
Yeah, I want her to marry somebody good, somebody that, a year or 2 years or even 3 years from now. Or
somebody like Kevin.
A baby and then
Can you imagine? What's up, Kenny? Hi.
What's going on, guys?
Hi.
Morning.
Am I the a-hole? Your thoughts?
So I do, in a sense, think that she's an a-hole only because I feel like she's projecting like her own personal beliefs into their relationship a little bit. Like also with her bringing up this topic, I really want to be a fly on the wall at the next family dinner because I feel like it's going to be a really good one.
So do I. I would love
There
have.
probably should have been a voice disguise or something.
I'd like to hear the conversation between her and her future son-in-law. What's up, Marcia?
Marsha.
What's going
Hi.
on? That's a reference for Kevin. What's going on?
I'm headed to the Brady Bunch.
It's my nickname, but that's okay.
Okay, Marcia.
So I was just going to say, my husband, we've been married for almost 18 years. We got engaged at 25, and he sold his truck so that he could pay cash for my ring.
Oh,
now, my ring was like $4,000, but, to him, he sold his truck, which meant a lot to him, but...
How did he
got
get to
something
work without a
cheaper.
truck?
He rode on
No,
love,
he bought something else.
Okay.
No, he bought a little Honda Civic instead.
I thought she was going to say he had 12 vehicles. He had one of those guys.
No.
And another guy.
Okay, that's love. So what are your thoughts? Give me. That's a wonderful story. I want to hear it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's the end all be all, but it did speak volumes that, he didn't want to take out a loan for it, but he wanted to get me something nice. And in his mind, he's an accountant now, but in his mind, he wanted to pay cash for it, and do something financially. Like he wanted to spend the money, but not spend.
It's called financial responsibility. It's smart.
But this is not about the ring.
This is about.
The ring is a little tiny part of it.
Yeah.
This is about the guy. This is about the guy.
Yeah. What's up, Robbie? What are your thoughts? Hi.
So my thought is the mother is an a-hole. At the end of the day, the jewelry is just a materialistic piece of object.
Yeah.
And if her daughter's happy, she should be happy her daughter's happy.
Okay. But as a mom, do you have enough say-so to be able to tell her, hey, I'm not into this guy?
Listen.
I don't think the mother should have a say in the relationship because what goes on behind closed doors goes on behind closed doors.
Mama
and in theory,
always
she
gonna
might
say
hear
what
the
she
negative
gonna
from her daughter.
You don't think
but
that
not the positive that he does.
But you don't think a mom still is a mom? I mean, I don't know. Crystal, I think you're always going to have a say-so.
Right.
You're her mother.
What? It's called mom math. It's called mom math. The guy has a nice job. The guy has a nice car. He buys my daughter. He does a pop engagement and gives her a Cracker Jack ring. Something my mom math is going, I don't think he really cares about my daughter as much as he should. I'm sorry, but I'm standing 10 toes down on what I say.
Okay.
Now, maybe I should have went about it a better way, but, daughters don't always listen to their parents when they're in love. And I want the best for her. You have the best in how your clothes look good, your car looks good, your job is good, and you give my daughter a Cracker Jack ring?
Love that
No.
Sarah, what's up?
Hi, how are you guys?
Good. Last comments here on Am I the A-hole? What did you want to say?
So I'm kind of torn because that last comment kind of threw me off. But so I do feel like it doesn't have anything to do with the ring. I think that if she likes the guy, that the ring wouldn't even matter. But I also do feel like, especially on the daughter's part, I am going to bring my new boyfriend around my family, and I'm going to get feedback from my family as well, so I might not even be in a position to get proposed to if my family didn't like the guy. And if the mom is being vocal to the daughter about not liking the guy and they're in, good communication with that, I do kind of feel like she's not an a-hole in that aspect because I think, she's looking out for her daughter. But at the end of the day, I think that if she liked the guy, that it really the ring wouldn't matter to her at all.
If she liked the guy could give her nothing.
That's not true.
Crystal, does your daughter know how deep, and by the way, she's using an alias, so it's not a real name. So we found that out. So that's good. I know her voice is very distinctive. Does your daughter know how bold you are about this? Because if you're this way with her, then she is still wanting to marry him, and she's going to, because that's the case. Are you showing us a different side of you that you don't show her? Do you just bite your lip whenever you're around her?
Oh, she knows I'm brutally honest.
Okay,
she
then.
knows I'm brutally honest.
Well, then guess what?
I care about her.
Guess what? She's marrying this guy, and you ain't part of the thing. And so I think you got to either change the attitude to get your daughter to understand where you're coming from, or maybe your daughter's marrying him to get the hell out of the house.
Oh, boy.
I think he should change. Show me that you value my daughter. I'm not a hard person.
Does she have a dad? Does she have a father?
Oh, yes.
Maybe Dad needs to have a little conversation with Cracker Jack Boy.
And there would be the problem, because if you know how some dads are about their only daughters, that's what I'm trying to like.
Well, honestly, that might be the case. They might need to do it.
That's even worse, bro. Daddy come tell me I didn't buy his daughter a nice enough ring?
Don't bring up the ring. Hey, I think my daughter deserves better. You need to show her that. Not ring-wise, but just life-wise.
I wonder what the daughter would say. That's deep.
I don't know. Crystal, I still say that your daughter and Kevin would be an amazing match, because you and Kevin, could you imagine the topics you'd get out of this woman here if you had her in her life?
Hit the button.
Oh, Kevin, I would welcome you into our family.
Okay, I like that.
She'll change
As
on
long
you
as you
once
got a
you're-
big ring.
Right, exactly.
I'll hit the button now.
Psst. He's cheating. Another world-famous War of the Roses happens at 9:40 on Mojo in the Morning. Channel 955.
It's Mojo in the Mornings. Motor City Traffic.
9:23, 22 degrees cloudy outside. We are seeing a few flurries here at the radio station in Eastern Market. This is what it's going to look like all day today. A high of 26. Out on the streets, an accident on both shoulders. 75 northbound before the Lodge. It's stop and go from 96. The left and right lanes blocked still. Northbound Southfield Freeway at 8 Mile. Northbound US 23 before Getty's. You're going to see a 3-vehicle accident causing some stop and go traffic from Washtenaw Avenue. Some slow traffic from an earlier incident. Southbound 275 between 8 and 6 miles. An accident on the left shoulder, 75 southbound after East Holly Road. And you've got about a 5-minute delay, 75 southbound between Crooks and Rochester Road. That's your Channel 955 traffic on Mojo in the Morning.
Channel 955.
An iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by Think It Up. Think It Up is an initiative to activate student-powered, teacher-led learning projects. Students and teachers, how can you spark great learning experiences in your classrooms today? Join at thinkitup.org.
You can envision your future at Eastern Michigan University, where you gain skills to build it. With engineering programs that were ranked top in our state by U.S. News and World Report, powered by industry partnerships, advanced laboratories, and career-ready tech, all designed to get you hired. Because at Eastern, you just don't learn how to work, you actually get to work. And if you apply today, you have a chance to get in their great engineering program. Apply at emich.edu/engineering. Eastern Michigan University.
Keep your family healthier at home. AJ Danboys includes an advanced air purification system with every new heating and cooling installation. Kills germs and bacteria. Normally $1,200, now free. AJDanboys.com. Over 100 years serving you. License number P717241.
When you think Hard Rock, you think music. But when you think Hard Rock Bet Casino app, you should be thinking rewards.
That's because on Hard Rock Bet, you get guaranteed rewards every single Thursday, deposit matches, bonus spins, and more.
Just open up the Hard Rock Bet Casino app and see what you get. Legendary play, legendary rewards.
Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us, Michigan. Offered by Seminole Hard Rock Digital, LLC. All rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credits. Must be 21 plus and present in Michigan to play. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Friday, kick off the Winter Olympics in style with the opening ceremony from Italy.
Team USA, we are ready to roll.
Friday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on NBC and Peacock.
Club Kino Tripler Time is back, and some folks still have a few questions. So it's time for another round of CK Q&A. Is there a Tripler Time dress code? We call it Kino Casual. Oh, do I need 3 friends to play Tripler Time? No, but the more the merrier.
During Tripler Time, is it important to stay hydrated?
Yes. 3 cheers for Club Kino. This month, random tickets will be printed with a doubler or tripler message. Find one and all your prizes will be doubled or tripled. Club Kino Tripler Time. Available on all Club Kino tickets only from the Michigan Lottery. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Some things you really shouldn't scratch.
Like mosquito bites.
Ow!
Or my new car.
But if you're itching for a little fun and a lot of cash, play the new Bonus Scratch Multiplier series from the Michigan Lottery. 4 instant games from $2 to $20 with bonus scratch areas on every ticket.
Bonus scratch?
Yep, you can multiply your winnings up to 200 times with top prizes up to $2 million.
Now that's a lot of scratch.
Plus $171 million in prizes. Play new Bonus Scratch Multiplier. It's instant fun for everyone. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
Commitment
Internet issues? No problem. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month forever, as in for life. Make the move and watch your savings stack up. Switch now at boostmobile.com. After 30 gigabytes, you may experience slower speeds. Pay $25 a month as long as you are active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
This hour brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Febreze. New Febreze Air Mist has 50% more odor fighters and up to 30% more fragrance than the old formula. So now you can take on 100% more stinky odors, like sweaty gym bags, greasy cooking smells, and the after effects of the dog rolling around in something. Just spray, and new Febreze Air instantly restores just clean freshness. Smell you later, odor. Breathe happy Febreze. La 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 la.
You know how powerful you are. And when it comes to your network, you need one just as powerful. Take your phone to your local Total Wireless store, and we'll give you one line for just $25 a month. Getting more for spending less? Now that's a total power move. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. For new single-line customers who activate on a BYO device on the Total 5G Unlimited plan. Requires auto-pay enrollment to receive the full discount, which applies the month after enrollment. Available online and in Total Wireless retail stores. Requires a compatible unlocked device and SIM. Check compatibility at TotalWireless.com.
R-E-S-P-C-T, that's what bursting means to me. More Mojo in seconds.
Maybe this year you've got some weight loss goals, and whatever those may be, the team over at Henry Ford Health wants to be there to support you. Maybe it's been like a lifelong struggle with your weight. Maybe you just had some babies and you want to get back to your pre-baby body. The specialist will meet with you and they want to understand your needs and your goals for the weight loss. It could be anything: GLP-1s, diet and exercise, bariatric surgeries, weight management programs. The specialists at Henry Ford are going to make sure that whatever you're doing, it is safe and effective. Learn more at henryford.com/healthyweight.
This report is sponsored by Stand Up to Cancer.
Cloudy all day today and a high of 24, down in the single digits overnight. Tomorrow, more clouds and temps barely reaching 20 degrees.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Uh-oh. She's looking at the cigarettes, but she just grabs the gum off the counter. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.org.
This hour of Mojo in the Morning is powered by Henry Ford Health System.
Sports lives on the iHeartRadio app, the home of the Super Bowl 60 tailgate concert presented by NetApp. Big game coverage, the Winter Olympics from Milan, NBC's official audio partner, Fox Sports Radio, ESPN, and sports betting. Search sports on the free iHeartRadio app and listen now.
Cheat and you'll get caught is the War of the Roses in minutes on Mojo in the Morning.
All right. We'll give you a chance to win tickets to go see Bruno Mars. Text to win. Text MAGIC, MAGIC, to 95500. Standard text and data rates to apply. And you could be seeing Bruno Mars. And that show is in May at Ford Field.
Yeah, big dog.
So good luck. I got War of the Roses. I've got The Dirty coming up here in just a second. So stick around for that. I wanted to get to this before we get into any of those because I know it's already 9:30, but I want to get to this. It's Mojo in the Morning Show. So Anna's grandpa Pops wants to show Anna, or has he already showed you?
No, he hasn't because I'm not agreeing.
He wants to show her something very special to him.
I guess you could call it that. So Pops, for those of you who don't know, is my grandfather. He, prior to this, lived in Florida for most of my life, recently moved back with my parents and is living there now. They've been living there for about a year, and in that year, he and my grandmother have picked out their burial plot. He told me it's not in the ground, it's in a wall in a cemetery.
Like a mausoleum.
I guess.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know how to say that word.
Yeah, mausoleum.
Mausoleum.
Yeah.
That's where it is. And he and my grandma frequently, I mean, not frequently, but a couple times they just go there to look at it and see where they're going to be, which to me, that's weird. It got weirder when he called me, or we talk every day, and he's talking. He's like, do you ever want to go to the cemetery with me and just see where we're going to be buried and like where you're going to visit us? And I'm like, no, absolutely not. Like, that sounds so morbid. I don't want to think about you dying. Also, what if I die before you? You never know. Like that's just weird to me.
Especially the life you live.
Oh my gosh, Kevin. So yeah, I feel like it would be special for him. Like, he might want me to be there with him because we have such a close relationship and that would be meaningful. But to me, it's just a little weird and morbid, and like, I don't want to think about that.
It's weird that they go and visit it together.
I know. And like clean it off and stuff and make sure it looks good, and their names are already on it. It just doesn't have the year.
They actually they put the names on it already.
They ready to go.
That first off, I think it's wonderful that he has such a close relationship with you.
Yeah.
And we see how excited he is about, spending time with you and loving that. Maybe he wants to see you be comfortable, with this so that he knows that if he should pass, he can go peacefully.
That's another
knowing
thing.
that you're okay.
I don't want him to be comfortable with the idea of him passing because I don't want him to pass.
Well, and also in a lot of cases, he's the first generation of this for you. Maybe he's also showing you eventually where the whole family shall lay. You know what I mean? I don't know.
What? Who did you just turn
chalet?
into?
Will Chalet. Where they will be.
So
where they'll all die and be buried.
So 2 years ago, my grandmother and my mom were regularly going and making they were regularly going and making payments on the plot of land that they were going to bury my grandmother. And I'm interested in what I experience is maybe what you're experiencing, where yes, we know eventually we'll all transition, but it makes it more real when you understand that they're preparing for it.
Yeah.
And I didn't go anywhere. I didn't see a name on it, so I can only imagine what you experienced, but does it make it more real?
For sure. But to be honest, Pops has been saying that he's going to pass away for like the past 20 years.
Yeah, they get to an age. I remember that with my grandmas where they'd be like, oh, it was going to be my last Christmas. I'm like,
For
Grandma, you're not, this is not going to be your last Christmas.
That's just how he's been talking. But
for
yes,
2
I
decades.
do. I do think this would make it more real.
Yeah.
And like Mojo said, like,
I only had grandmas. I had never met my grandfathers. They both passed away before I was born, but my grandmas would both always go to Our Lady of Hope Cemetery downriver, and they would bring us, and we would put flowers on the graves of our grandpas. And it always freaked me out as a little girl that I would see my grandmas, both of them, had headstones next to my grandfathers that had their name, all their information, their birth year, but not the death year.
Yeah.
But it was there.
Ryan, what's up? It's Mojo in the morning.
Hey, good morning.
Morning. What's going on?
What Anna Rob was talking about, my grandparents pretty much did the same thing. They planned out the plots. They went and checked them out. They got the same thing with not in the ground, but in the wall.
Mausoleum.
And,
Did they show it to you? Did they take you to go take a look?
Yeah, they did that too.
Really?
They actually showed all of our family members who they asked and whoever wanted to go.
Yeah. And what was it like for you to go to that?
It was a different experience. I don't know, it was awkward for me.
Yeah.
Some of my sisters and my brothers, they cried because, it's like, you're thinking of them dead as now. So
And they're very much alive and thriving.
Are they still alive?
Yeah. No, they actually passed away 2 years after they bought all that.
Oh, I'm talking about Anna's grandparents, by the way. But as I
Maybe
said
they
that,
knew something. What's up, Kimberly? Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I've had something kind of similar. I will go visit, my grandparents' grave with my dad, around, the Christmas holiday. And every once in a while, my dad will walk over to where his plot will be because it's, near theirs. And one time he even laid down on the grass.
And measured up?
Yeah, I'm like,
measure.
Yeah,
tried out the space,
I'm like,
looked at the
get
view.
Up,
Yeah.
Yeah, get up. I don't like that.
I love that. He got on the ground. This is where I'm going to be.
That's great at a dress rehearsal.
I want to see
out.
My surrogate father and our old agent, Norm, when he was picking out his place, he chose a place and he laid on the ground, literally looked up, And he goes, too much shade. Moved over literally and said, I'll buy this one because he wanted sun. He said he needed sun. What's up, Katie?
Hi, how are you?
Good. What's going on?
So last year at our family Christmas, my husband's grandma brought in a picture on a piece of paper of her headstone and passed it around at the family Christmas.
Why is this a thing? I think they just
wild.
need something to plan. Like, we
crazy.
plan parties and we plan house renovations. They don't got any of that anymore. So that's what they plan for.
What a story, huh?
I don't know.
I'm not a big graver.
Oh my God, do not put me in the ground.
Hold on a second. Hold on, guys.
Guys, I know a girl. She just told me this week. She's my age.
She got hers?
My age.
And got it?
She told me that she has her funeral outfit already bought and
God.
hanging on a hanger in her closet.
You know what, though? You buy it in your 40s. It's cheaper.
No, she just said she doesn't, if something would happen to her, God forbid, she doesn't trust her husband and her kids to pick out something cute.
Wow.
So she has it.
What does she gain weight?
Hold on a second. Pops is on the phone with us right now.
Pops.
Anna's grandpa, Pops. How you feeling, Pops?
Hey, I'm doing great. How are you, Mojo?
Good. I'm sad I missed you in White Lake, but I understand you were a little under the weather, and I'm happy that you're doing better.
I was a little under the weather, but just let me say that your protege there is overprotective of you, and she said, Mojo's going to be too busy. He won't have time to talk to you.
Can I be honest? I knew that was the case.
She blocked him.
Let me tell you that this girl, by the way, is either embarrassed of me or embarrassed of her family because I think that's ridiculous. You guys were more than welcome to come out, and I wish you guys would have. I want to meet the rest of the family so I can judge for myself on who is the crazy one.
My daughter and I were both told kind of stay away.
No, you guys are invited anytime. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you my address. You can come into my house sometime.
He's exaggerating.
But let me introduce this topic.
Why don't I come to your cemetery plot? I'll come look at it. I'll visit it.
Meet at the mausoleum.
Yeah.
What I bought was called a tandem niche. It's for my wife and I. We're going to be cremated.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And you don't want to leave the burden to your children and have them do it. It's a place you can go. You can pin a note on it. You can put a little flower. My mother died 59 years ago, and twice a year we go and we have to clean the plot up and all that. This is maintenance free, and I just wanted to take the burden away. Plus, I've been a hustler my whole life.
Okay.
When they told me the price of this, I offered 25% less. They said, impossible, we can't do it. I was at the doorknob leaving, and they said, come back in here.
Wow.
I got 25% off.
Oh, my God. You heckled like I heckle the purse people on Canal Street in New York City.
Yeah, haggled, right? You said heckled. Did you say heckled?
I might have heckled you too, but haggled,
real
yeah.
quick, Pops, I always was taught by my father-in-law, who's a car salesman, you don't get a deal unless you walk away. You were literally walking away, and they came back.
It's called the doorknob close.
I love it.
Oh, my God.
That's wonderful. Pops. I don't know why I was calling you Doc Pops. I think Anna needs to go see it. I think it would be nice for you. It would give you warmth in knowing that she was okay with, this. And if she doesn't go, it will be my way of getting a chance to say hi to you guys again. I'll come see it.
Well, we're looking forward to this summer when you're coming out. But listen, right at the end, there's a little... Going up to our tandem niche, there's a little brick road, and they're all yellow. I'm right at the end of the yellow brick road.
I love that.
Wizard of Oz.
Can't wait to see it, Pops.
Pops, by the way, you got to have some kind of cool saying on there, too. You got to have something funny, something on there. You know what I mean?
They would not let me put Pops on.
You need to, what you have is I always wanted to put how they have it on the rearview mirror. Items in the mirror, closer than they appear. It's like something like that, or something kind of fun on there.
See that,
Pops?
No question.
Your granddaughter is doing fabulous things, and I am very, very happy that you and her beautiful grandmother are alive, breathing, and happy.
Me too.
Because you're good.
The last 15 months, this program has added many, many happy memories to us. And we won't forget it. I'm emotional.
Oh my goodness gracious. Will you go to your Pops' funeral place? Let them have fun. And then afterwards, go to a Coney and have
Once
fun.
it warms up, Pops will go.
Anna's full of promises.
I'm telling you. We should have like an event. Let's broadcast live.
From the mausoleum?
Can we broadcast live from your mausoleum?
All Saints Cemetery.
We're live, Mojo in the Morning Show here, and we're celebrating the fact that maybe we can get a trade for mention on the deal. Did you have to do you have to buy it in full when you buy it, or
let me look at my notes for a minute. Okay, here it is. I've learned 13 new things about Anna in this program I never knew.
Why are you taking notes?
13.
Because they're all new things that I never knew about Anna.
Isn't it wonderful? All right. Well, we're gonna have
us one.
We're gonna have to give you.
Please no. Yeah, Pops. Look at those notes. What's on the top?
Pittsburgh. 2 tickets. 2 tickets to Pittsburgh.
This is great. We love you, Pops. You take care of yourself.
You know, you're never supposed to marry a basketball player, my dad always told me.
Yeah,
he's a football player.
These are football players, yes. Why do they say you never marry a basketball player? What was that reason?
No, the basketball player is they dribble before they shoot.
Oh, my God.
Get him off.
Uh-oh.
Pops, you're going to get us fined.
All right, we're done. War of the Roses right after this.
Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30.
Shannon, quick dirty, and then let's get to the War of the Roses. Well,
all right. All right, so if you are a Seahawks or Patriots fan, you may have had some trouble finding some gear ahead of this weekend's Super Bowl. Fanatics is actually making a huge apology to fans because they have like zero product availability when it comes to jerseys for those two teams. They said on their social media, we own that and we are sorry. And they basically said the Super Bowl matchup this year has created some unprecedented challenges because of the massive surge in demand they saw from fans. Both
you know
teams
what that means?
Went missing from the playoffs last season to being in the Super Bowl this season, and they're like, we don't have the stuff.
This ends the conspiracy that the NFL knows who's in the Super Bowl. If Fanatics doesn't know about it, you know they tell Fanatics about that.
So go to the Fanatics page because they're offering like all sorts of stuff, and they said, we want you to know that we're listening. We are ready with a deep assortment of jerseys and fan gear for whomever wins on Sunday. It was actually a really great post, but they're trying to make good on a little oopsie on their part. Speaking of, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell talking about Bad Bunny and how he was pretty political during the Grammys on Sunday night and commented on whether he's worried that this Sunday's halftime show will become political.
This platform is used to unite people and to be able to bring people together with their creativity, with their talents, and to be able to use this moment to do that. And I think artists in the past have done that. I think Bad Bunny understands that, and I think he'll have a great performance.
A new update on the newest couple in Hollywood that everybody's talking about. Kim Kardashian and Formula One driver Lewis Hamilton told you yesterday that they spent a very romantic weekend in the English countryside. Yesterday, they landed in Paris in a private plane. Photos show them touching down in the city of love. All eyes on them at this point. They got some big suitcases too, so they're going a lot of places. Neither of them has publicly addressed the status of their relationship.
Who watching the kids?
That's not
Sure,
they
I'm
were
sure
with
they
Kanye.
have.
It's not my business.
Oh, Kanye in Mexico, wasn't it?
Well,
where are they?
North was there.
That was pretty wild. You know, we didn't
She
talk
has
about that at
nannies.
all
Well, I mean,
yesterday.
it happens.
You really
That
only
was-
ever see North with him.
I know.
And not the other three.
Is North not in a relationship with Kim? I wonder.
No, she
No,
is. They have a
It
great
is. It's
relationship.
the other three that you very
You don't see with
rarely see
Kanye?
with Kanye. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. 44,000 people went to go see Ye in Mexico do his thing.
And
It's a
North.
lot of people.
LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers may be headed toward a breakup. He is approaching the end of his current deal. Sources say that relationship is unraveling quickly. Where's he going to go? Guesses?
Some speculate back to Cleveland to finish his career. You've
No
heard
way.
Madison Square Garden as well. Those are kind of the two that have been
Did you
going
hear
around.
the rumor of a trade with Cleveland that they would trade Bronny and LeBron, and he would do that for Bronny to be able to play in LeBron's, home state and hometown, close to his hometown. And their trade that they offered was stupid. Like, if the Cleveland did that, they would lose all the good youth that they have. Like, they were going to trade a whole bunch of people for him.
Well, if they don't do anything this year, then they need to do something. But they won't anyway because the Pistons in the East.
I wonder if Dan would risk the team being good for just ticket sales of people seeing LeBron's goodbye.
And lastly, 2 sisters were missing in Florida. Little girls ages 12 and 15, kidnapped by a man. Wow. They met on Roblox, continued to chat over on Snapchat. Thankfully, this morning, an update, they have been located.
The communication initially started, we believe, and keep in mind we're going through devices, in the summer of 2025 on a gaming app called Roblox. And from that gaming app, these girls were then moved from Roblox over to Snapchat.
So they're from Florida, these sisters. They were located by the Georgia State Highway Patrol after authorities found and stopped a vehicle connected to the suspect in the case. The girls went missing early Saturday night. Earlier in the day, the siblings had their cellular devices taken away as punishment for going to a local park before leaving again to meet this guy.
Our suspect, I can't pronounce his name. You can see a spelling behind me. He's a 19-year-old American citizen from Omaha, Nebraska. He's been charged with 2 counts of kidnapping and 2 counts.
Chris Hansen has that special, the Roblox special. You gotta watch. He told me it's the thing that every parent whose kids are on Roblox should be watching.
One of the easiest things you can do, I'm just going to say this because after he was in the studio, I made sure that I had it done for my kids, is to go into the Roblox app and you can literally turn off every single chat function. So there is zero communication. That's step number 1 to keeping your kids safe on Roblox. If you miss anything from today's show, go back and listen to the podcast on the free iHeartRadio app.
Celebrity Dirt. Directly from the source. It's Mojo in the Morning's Dirty on the 30. Catching cheaters and proud of it.
Ow, I'm sorry.
It's your home for War of the Roses on Mojo in the Morning.
Destiny thinks that her boyfriend is cheating. What was it that you found in his car?
A Plan B.
And it obviously was not something that you guys have used together.
No, for sure. That wasn't from us.
So when you question him about it, what does he say to you?
So he told me the dumbest thing. He just told me it was his friend, which doesn't make any sense. Why his friend would have an unused Plan B in his car.
So
you said it was unused?
Used. No, it was used. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
It was a used one. Yeah.
So he said that a friend of his had it and left it in his car, and you don't believe him at all that could be possible.
No, that's a really stupid excuse. I don't think that happened.
I mean, it could be. I mean, I hate to say this, but it could be that he had it and,
took it out of the box.
Well, was it the box? Right. Was it the box you saw or?
She said it was used.
Yeah.
So it was empty. The empty box.
Popped the pill out of the little thing, right?
But so a friend could have left it.
But listen. I throw out of my pocket all the time in people's cars and just leave it there. You know what I mean, or other stuff. So there could be a chance there. Do you believe that? Do you believe that he is a cheater? Has he ever cheated on you before?
I mean, I've caught him flirting before, but we have been going through a rough patch.
Okay,
so I do believe now he's cheating.
All right. Well, let's bust a cheater here. Let's find out what's going on, and let's see where he sends a dozen free roses. I want you to mute your phone, okay, Destiny?
Okay.
All right. We're hoping that the roses go to you. It's War of the Roses.
Hello?
Hi, is this Isaiah?
Yes.
Hi, Isaiah. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Isaiah?
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Hi. My name is Nicole, and I'm calling you from an online floral company called rosesbloom.com with an offer for some free flowers. Do you happen to have like 30 seconds to answer 2 survey questions in exchange for a dozen long-stemmed red roses? Your number was selected to take part in our offer, and it's absolutely free of charge. So if you have somebody that you want to send some flowers out to today, it'd be worth it, in my opinion, to do it.
Oh, wait. Is it, so it's free? I don't got to pay delivery or anything like that?
Correct. Yep, totally. I'm not even going to ask you for your credit card information or number or anything like that.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay. Have you purchased flowers in the last 6 months, Isaiah?
Yes.
Okay. And do you plan on purchasing flowers in the next 6 months?
Valentine's Day is coming up, so yeah, sure.
Okay. As a thank you for participating in that rosesbloom.com survey, I'm now authorized to gift you this dozen long-stemmed red roses. Like I said, they are going to go out later on this afternoon. And I don't know if I told you this or not, but they can go anywhere in the country as well. So I just need a first name and a last name of who you would like these flowers to go to today.
Do I got to give you the full name and the spelling of it?
As long as you have a first or a last name, we should be okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what's the first name?
Anaya.
Okay. And what's the last name? All right. And what is Anaya's telephone number?
I got to look for that. One moment.
Okay.
313.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, and what's her relationship to you?
Do I really got to get into titles? Is that really important?
So I'm creating a profile for you so that hopefully when you use us in the future, it'll be just a really quicker process. I just have to check off a box.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I don't want anything recorded, nothing like that.
Okay. I just want to make sure it is a dozen long-stemmed red roses. Is that going to be okay? Or do you need me to switch up the arrangement? Because I think I could do that.
Nah, the roses are fine.
Okay. Isaiah, we do something a little unique at rosesbloom.com. And instead of sending a paper card to Anaya with the flowers today, she's going to get a text message alerting her that she has a delivery. And then there's going to be a voice memo that I'm going to record here with you in just a second that she'll be able to play and know who the roses are from. Okay, so I'm going to count you down. You just start talking whatever message you want to leave for her. And then when you stop, the recording will stop. Does that make sense?
I'm not sure if I want to even do that. I really don't want any record of this.
Okay, so my question is, how is she going to know who they're from? I just want to make sure you get the credit, right?
I don't need the credit. That's unimportant.
Okay. So you don't even, I could just send a simple card that just says Isaiah, from Isaiah, love Isaiah. You don't even want that?
No, I don't want any connection at all to this.
Okay. I do have to let you know really quickly before I get the flowers sent out and some other info from you that this call is being recorded for quality and training purposes. Are you okay with that?
That part, yeah.
Okay.
Isaiah, I'm going to jump on just real quick to wrap up this call, and then we will send the flowers off. Okay? Right. I just wanted to let you know, though, before we do this, that there are just a couple of things that we do need to let you know that is documented in this. And it's something that we can't take back, and that is that while you have been sending the flowers off to Anaya, your girlfriend Destiny has been listening in and just heard every word that you just said. Isaiah, this is the Mojo in the Morning Show, and Destiny contacted us to see where you were going to send a dozen free roses because she suspected that you've been cheating on her.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? What the are you doing?
And he's gone. And Destiny, we always want to know, like, you don't know who this is legitimately? Like, you do not know who she is?
I don't know who this girl is.
So it's not somebody that's in your circles or you guys are friends with or he's had around before?
I don't remember meeting anyone named Anaya, so if she's his friend, then she was definitely kept a secret.
This is when you go through his social media.
Hang on the phone for just 1 second, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Busted again. It's your home for War of the Roses. Mojo in the morning.
Channel 955. It's Mojo in the mornings. Motor City traffic.
9:56, 24 outside. We are seeing some flurries coming down. This is going to be the case for the next hour or so. We're going to see mostly clouds today and a high temp of 26 out on the streets right now. The northbound US 23 before Getty's, you are going to see a multi-vehicle accident causing some stop-and-go traffic from 94. Another accident eastbound Michigan Ave to Inkster. The northbound Southfield Freeway before 8 Mile, an accident blocking the right shoulder and some slow traffic 94 eastbound between 96 and John R. That's your Channel 955 traffic on the Edge of the Morning.
Channel 955,
an iHeart radio station.
This report is sponsored by iHeartAdvertising.com.
Run a business and not thinking about radio? Think again, because people are listening to radio more today than they did 20 years ago. And only iHeartRadio connects with more Americans than TV, digital, even social. Learn how radio can help your business at iHeartAdvertising.com.
Man, I got to tell you, I loved being out at DFCU in White Lake. The vibe that DFCU has with the membership that they have and the people that have been members for a long time or a short time is amazing. It feels like the same thing we get on the show. And DFCU Financial is a credit union that truly believes in giving back to the community. They have unparalleled cashback program right now that rewards its members for their loyalty. For over the past 20 years, they've been giving back more than $500 million to date. And if you're somebody that is banking and not actually with a credit union like DFCU where they give you money back, you need to find out more about DFCU and all the branches that they have in the area. Go to dfcufinancial.com and start. You need to get over to dfcufinancial.com today and find out how this is going to be the cash back that you're going to be wanting. Some restrictions apply. See site for details. Federally insured by NCUA.
This Sunday, iHeartRadio brings you live to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the Super Bowl 60 tailgate concert presented by NetApp. It's the ultimate pregame party featuring an exclusive performance from Teddy Swims. Your front row experience will be right here on your radio and the free iHeart app this Sunday starting at 3:30. Then after the concert, tune in to the Super Bowl 60 pregame show on NBC.
Sports lives on the iHeartRadio app, the home of the Super Bowl 60 tailgate concert presented by NetApp. Big game coverage, the Winter Olympics from Milan, NBC's official audio partner, Fox Sports Radio, ESPN, and sports betting. Search sports on the free iHeartRadio app and listen now.
Spice up the big game with a hot box from Dave's Hot Chicken.
Shop Meijer and bring more good to game day with Buy 5, Save 5 deals on Watch Party fan favorites. Mix and match and save $5 when you buy 5 or more go-to party items, like select varieties of DiGiorno frozen pizzas and Late July tortilla chips. 24 packs of select Pepsi products, plus deposit where applicable, and Brawny paper towels. The Buy 5, Save 5 deals at Meijer. Now that's the good life. A good deal better. Exclusions apply. See all deals in the Meijer app.
At California Closets, we design for the little things. Take this moment of a parent walking across their toy-filled living room for a glass of water. And now, the California Closets version of that moment. Family room and home storage solutions by designers who get you. California Closets. More room for what matters.
This hour, brought to you by Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to TopDogLaw.com. That's TopDogLaw.com.
I can't believe how spotless my floors look after using the Swiffer Power Mop. No more dragging around a heavy mop and messy bucket. Now I get the same deep clean without all the work. Thanks to the powerful solution and scrubbing pad of the Swiffer Power Mop, dirt and grime don't stand a chance, and I don't break a sweat. Mic drop. Mop drop.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
A smarter way to mop. Try it or your money back.
Season 2 of Unrivaled Basketball is here, and the talent is unreal. The best women's players on the planet are running it back with even bigger moments and bigger stakes. Don't miss as Detroit's own Rakia Jackson, as well as Paige Beckers, Nafisa Collier, Kelsey Plum, and more take the court and redefine the game. This isn't your regular season. This is Unrivaled, where the pace is faster, the energy is higher, and every athlete shines. Unrivaled Basketball, Season 2, sponsored by Samsung Galaxy, tips off January 5th on TNT, True TV, and HBO Max. You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers. If you want a real deal, try Tide Pods. Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.
Your mornings are jam-packed. So if you're going to add anything, make it your favorite bite from Tim Hortons. Buy any size beverage and add a daily baked donut for $1, a tasty bagel for $2, or a freshly cracked hot breakfast sandwich for just $3. It's the best way to add more to your morning. The 1-2-3 menu, only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer in restaurant. Tax extra exclusions and terms apply at timhortons.com/offer-terms.
You know Roald Dahl. He thought up Willy Wonka and the BFG. But did you know he was a spy? In the new podcast, The Secret World of Roald Dahl, I'll tell you that story and much, much more.
What?
You probably won't believe it either.
Was this before he wrote his stories? It must have been.
Okay, I don't think that's true.
I'm telling you, the guy was a spy. Listen to The Secret World of Roald Dahl on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Open your free iHeart app and search The Secret World of Roald Dahl to start listening.
If you're injured in a car accident, go to getdavidgetpaid.com to get started.
More Mojo in seconds.
If walking by your windows is making you cold, you probably need to replace them. Do it with Wallside. They're hooking you up with half off every window you buy, an extra 15% off the price if you pay in cash, or you could choose 6 years, 0% interest. Go to wallside.com.
We're powered by Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
That's autolaw.com.
WKQI Detroit, WSNX Mesquite, Grand Rapids, WVTS Toledo, Channel 955, 104.5 SNX, and 92.5 KISS FM. An iHeart radio station, guaranteed human.
Call the show now. 844-MOJO-LIVE. 844-665-6548.
He's a little worried about any of the things coming back on him. The worried about us getting information on, who this person is. Also worried about us writing anything down and logging it. His voice in a voice recording.
Always suspicious.
Very, very. 844-MOJO-LIVE, 844-665-6548. Comments from you and thoughts on this one. His girlfriend found an empty Plan B in their car, in his car. Amanda, what's going on? Hi.
Good morning. I was just thinking that he was saying the Plan B was his friend, but even if it was a friend, it would have been a female friend, because why would a guy have the Plan B box?
No, we bought them too.
Yeah, but it was the empty box.
You buy them.
Yeah.
But why would you have that? The girl is going to be the one taking it, so she's most likely going to be the one disposing of it. So if it was being disposed of in his car,
right.
the girl probably took it in the car.
But
either way, it
Amanda,
was a female friend.
It doesn't make a difference because he never told us. He never told us anything. There was never any conversation about what was going on. He was too chicken to stick around for a conversation. So there is no friend even in the picture. But what are your thoughts on his suspicious behavior towards not wanting anything to come back on him?
I always think it's funny when they're like, why do you need to know? And I'm like, boy, get out of here. Yeah. And it's well, I don't want this to be recorded. Well, it's a phone call. And technology today, everything's basically recorded.
Yeah. CIA has access.
So,
yeah, listen, I mean, right, I get the idea of I don't want to put my name in the system, but when it starts going to even more lengths where it can actually come back as him, I think that's where the suspicion goes into play. Heather, what's happening? It's Mojo in the Morning. Hi.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
She definitely needs to get herself checked for STDs. If he's in a position where he's buying Plan B, then he's clearly not having safe sex with this girl, and he's putting both women at risk. That's a good point.
That ain't true though. Condoms break.
Well, I mean,
but we don't even know what the situation.
But if they break,
do.
there's still a chance that there could be a disease. If there could be a baby, there could be a disease. I mean, there's always ways. Jamie, what's happening?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
First time, long time.
Hey, Jamie on the phone.
So my comment is he's so precautious about not being heard on the radio or heard, on anything, no documentation, but he just left the box in the car.
You bring up a really good point. Not everybody said these guys are geniuses, right?
Yeah. Or did the girl, sneak it, leave a little trace to be found? Did she know about the other girl?
Okay, let's talk that. That's I never even thought of that, Jamie. You're a genius when it comes to this. I never thought about the fact that it may not have been him that left it. It may be her, and this is her way of leaving a trail for Destiny to figure out.
Interesting.
Knowing what's going on. And that's interesting. I wonder if anybody's ever had that happen where the person who was cheating with, your boyfriend or husband or whatever, or it could be women doing the same thing, they left something behind purposely to try to bust them. That's a great point.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day.
The plot has twisted. What's Eric saying? He doesn't have anything written with him, but I'm always intrigued when Lydia puts you up here and it just says your name and doesn't tell me what you're possibly going to either ask or say. You either are good or she didn't have time to write it down. Let's hear what it says.
I was just going to say the remark to the safe sex comment.
Yeah.
Whenever you're cheating on your spouse, all these guys that are cheating on their spouse, that's never safe sex. You're gambling with your life. You don't know what they're capable of. No, but that's it.
Wait a second. When you say you don't know what they're capable of, you're not talking about what potentially could happen to you as far as diseases. You're talking about the actual person that you're cheating with.
Murder. Yeah, you're going to get murdered.
You're going to get murdered.
You're going to get murdered.
Murdered?
No,
Laugh is good.
All right, Eric. Thank you. I probably wish I would have read something about him. What's going on, Rob? You there?
Yeah, morning, Mojo. How are we doing today?
We're doing okay. What are your thoughts on this one? What's your advice for Destiny?
Well, I'm thinking that with him not wanting to put his name on anything or it being recorded, he might be cheating with somebody who's married.
It's interesting. Somebody that at least he doesn't want it to go back on, right? And come back on.
Correct.
That's interesting. I wonder, if we'll hear more, especially now that the thing aired on the radio, of what exactly is going on. But no, that's a good point. It's rare sometimes where guys will get upset about the whole let me record your voice type thing. When we first started doing that, it was awkward for us to ask it because we didn't do it normally, and Shannon would, but she's so smooth at being able to say, hey, by the way, we have this thing, we're going to record you, and people are like, yeah, okay, I like that. I like that idea. You know what I mean? As long as I don't have to dip into my pocket and pay for anything. What's going on, Jason? How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing this morning?
Good. What's up?
When Shannon first got on the call, you could hear the echo, almost like he was listening, and then he turned it down, or did Destiny just not mute hers yet?
No, that was so that is a problem we get when we pick up phone callers sometimes, that I think he must have picked us up on a speaker beforehand or on a Bluetooth. We get that when we get just random people that we talk to on the phone lines like yourself, where there will be kind of a weird noise that it comes back on us. I don't know what it is. I've always wanted to ask people when it happens, what device are you on? Like, are you on an iPhone, or are you on, some kind of an Android? Or are you on a Bluetooth? Somebody was telling me that echo, and this might be, a little too technical, geeky, but somebody told me that it's one of the car services. I don't know if he sounded like he was in his car or not, but one of the, I don't know if it's, what does Ford use? Because somebody said on Ford, you have a Ford?
I don't know the sound system.
No, like I have.
Like, is it CarPlay?
I have CarPlay on mine.
Yeah, we have CarPlay.
Yeah. Okay, so somebody said that.
I thought you were talking about the type of speaker. I'm like,
yeah, somebody said that their Bluetooth sometimes.
It's trash, bro. And I ain't even gonna lie. People be like, I can't hear you. What did you just say? I'm like, hold on, give me.
Yeah,
it'd be terrible sometimes. It go in and out.
Bill Ford, you hear that? We got to fix that. What's up, Ann? Hi.
Use the facts.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
So I think that woman definitely was trying to get him caught out. I don't want to hear any judgment because I already know that I'm self-conscious, but my husband is part of a bowling league, and when he goes out to bowling, I'm always putting some of my stuff in his bag. Sometimes I'm getting extra lovey with him, making sure my nice, long, curly hair is on the back of his shirt so that people know hands off.
Why are you so worried? Why are you so worried?
Because I don't know. You never know. You never know.
So you worry when your husband goes to bowling. Are you thinking he's not bowling, or do you think he's could potentially have women at bowling hitting on him?
I think he could potentially have women, and he looks at me like I'm crazy because he's like, woman, you're the only woman that finds me attractive. So I don't know. It's a thing. But
and I know that there are some people that mark their territory before their guy goes on business trips.
How so?
Well, they literally could brand themselves, with things on.
But you actually pull out your hair and put it on his shirt?
I don't pull out my hair. It just falls out because I have really long hair.
The brush.
Okay.
You ever been cheated on?
Not that I know of, but I actually am about to go to one of those annual sales conferences, and I know a lot of people who cheat on their spouses.
So you see a lot of it. I get it.
I see a lot of it.
One of my favorites was a friend of mine that's wife or husband used to travel. The wife would always put in his bag or in his suitcase little notes and things like that so that he knew, hey, I'm still watching you basically from afar. And if any woman were to come back to the room with him, she would see that this guy was married if he took his ring off.
Insane.
But still, it happens. I mean, that's interesting, though, that you called up and said that. I wonder if Zach could do an investigative report at the next bowling league game on how many married guys are there cheating and messing around.
This is the home of War of the Roses.
I absolutely love it.
Mojo in the morning. Mojo in the morning has a shot for you to win $1,000 now. Pay Your Bills is on.
$1,000 to pay your bills. Go to mojointhemorning.com and enter this word under the cash contest, pay, P-A-Y. That's the word that can make you $1,000 richer. Pay, P-A-Y. Go use that word to make $1,000 to help you pay your bills. Good luck.
Mojo in the morning. Online.
MojoInTheMorning.com.
What do we got here? Which one is we talking about? Let's see. It is. It is me? What is it for, though? Because it doesn't say. What is it for, Lydia? I don't hear you on my microphone.
Something Kroger.
She said she
Is it
thinks
Kroger?
it's Kroger.
Is it Kroger?
I thought
Okay.
it was-
All right, let's talk Kroger. Hold on a second. I need to talk Kroger. I'm going to talk Kroger for a little bit. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And you know what Super Bowl Sunday means? Super Bowl Sunday means food. And I was talking about this morning. Do you like going to Super Bowl parties? Well, if you're having one, you can get all your food right now at Kroger. Shannon told us this morning that they have the best shrimp cocktail ever.
I know it's so random.
So
They
it is
really
very
do.
random. They're known, obviously, for a lot of their party foods. Like the chicken is amazing. A lot of the pre-made stuff, too. And if you're looking for something for the big game, then you need to get over to Kroger, where they've got catering bundles for you. Order online at Your Order Online, or stop by your local Kroger for award-winning foods for the big game. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
It's Gardner White's President's Day sale, your chance to get the best deals on the best brands. Find exceptional deals on Lazy Boy Comfort, quality power reclining sofas from FlexSteel, the Drew and Jonathan collection, flexible, comfortable, and built to last, and many more of the top-rated furniture brands, including the latest new arrivals. Add smart financing and free same-day delivery, and your new furniture can be home before the day's done. Save an extra 30% during Gardner White's President's Day sale. But hurry, these deals won't last.
Friday, kick off the Winter Olympics in style with the opening ceremony from Italy.
Team USA, we are ready to roll.
Friday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on NBC and Peacock.
BetMGM Casino is ready for winter. It might be cold outside, but the games are heating up. New customers can enjoy a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house using bonus code WKQICAS at sign up. Play your favorite games at BetMGM Casino, like blackjack and roulette with a live dealer. Or check out our exciting slots like Cash Machine. BetMGM elevates your online casino experience with unmatched rewards and bonuses. The thrills of BetMGM Casino are always available right from the palm of your hand. Download the BetMGM Casino app today and get a piece of the action. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER for confidential help. Must be 21 plus, Michigan only. Please gamble responsibly. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable site credit bonus bets unless otherwise provided in the applicable terms. Rewards subject to expiry.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson paid for by the settlement specialists.
Attention, all women who use popular hair straighteners or relaxers like Motion, Dark and Lovely, Olive Oil Relaxer, or Organic Root Stimulator. If you or a loved one were diagnosed with cancer such as ovarian, endometrial, or uterine cancer after using these hair straighteners, you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. Call 800-293-6781 now to see if you qualify. A recent study in the Journal of the National Cancer Institute concluded that frequent users of chemical hair straighteners were twice as likely to develop uterine cancer. A separate study found that these hair straightening products contain hormone-disrupting chemicals. Call 800-293-6781 to see if you qualify for significant cash compensation. If you or a loved one used chemical hair straightener products like Motion, Dark and Lovely, or other popular brands and developed ovarian cancer, uterine cancer, or other illnesses, you may be entitled to significant cash compensation. Call 800-293-6781. Don't wait. Time is limited to file a claim. Call 800-293-6781. 800-293-6781. 800-293-6781.
At the YMCA of Metropolitan Detroit, you'll find programs for the whole family. Sign up in February, buy 1 month, and get 1 month free. Join today at ymcadetroit.org or visit any YMCA of Metropolitan Detroit location. No commitment, no joiner fee. When you belong to one, you belong to all.
You'll use the radio in your car more than anything else. When buying a new car, make sure the AM/FM is simple, clear, and convenient.
That's another amazing run by Team USA.
Mom, think I'll be on Team USA one day?
Well,
I'll take this one.
What? Are you speaking to us?
Yes, and to answer your question, anything's possible, especially with Xfinity.
So, I can be the best snowboarder ever?
Well, I can't guarantee that, but Xfinity can guarantee that your internet price won't change for 5 years.
Okay. What if I practice every day?
Then maybe you'll be snowboarding for Team USA at the next Olympic Winter Games. And Mom, you'll still be paying the same price for Wi-Fi.
Ooh, really stuck the landing there.
It's the Xfinity Gold Medal Celebration. Now through February 22nd, get our best price on gig Wi-Fi for 5 years guaranteed, just $50 a month. Plus, get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. That's a $10.99 value per month. Xfinity. Imagine that. Proud partner of Team USA. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Actual speeds vary.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at textingterms.us. Texting enrolls you for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop, opt out.
This is an important message for all parents of teens. If your teen or preteen is or has been addicted to social media sites such as Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, or YouTube, and they have suffered from eating disorders, body image issues, anxiety, depression, or suicidal thoughts, you may be eligible to participate in a lawsuit for significant compensation. Disclosures by a Facebook whistleblower show Instagram and Facebook know their social media platforms were highly addictive and may have caused eating disorders, body image issues, depression, and suicidal ideation. It appears these social media companies knew they had been causing serious harm to kids, but have done little to stop it. If your teen has been harmed by social media like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, or YouTube, then you could be eligible for significant compensation. If you'd like to discuss a lawsuit, text PARENT to 323232. PARENT to 323232. PARENT to 323232.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson, Media Advertising Specialists, LLC, is responsible for the content of this ad with principal offices in Chicago, Illinois.
Get the Bernstein advantage and get respect. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM today.
WKQI Detroit. More Mojo in seconds.
Hello there. Time to make the best move of the year right now. It has to be a power move. We know you're ready to hit the ground running, all hustle, no slowing down. So right now at your local Total Wireless store, when you bring in your phone, you'll get one line for just $25 a month. That is a total power move. Great network, save some cash. The best way to stay powered. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store today. Additional terms apply.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
This is the Midwest's #1 morning show. And that's kind of sad. Mojo in the morning.
All right, it is Mojo in the morning. Kevin, this is a situation that I know you say you want to bring up on the air. I think that you seem like, since Friday you telling me about this, it seems like you've been a little concerned about it. Your sister is planning a move, and it's not like I'm going to move to a new, apartment, home, or condo. It's a move out of state, and it's not like she's moving to, Indiana. She's planning on moving all the way across the country.
Yep, California. Yay.
Oh, wow.
And hopefully she okay with me telling this. I probably should have asked her, but I don't know.
Are you okay with talking about it?
Well, we did it now. It's too late to hit the dumb button, so it's all good.
So what is it that you're concerned with this?
No, I mean, it's just my sister. Honestly, I'm happy for her. It's probably more joy than concern. I think when somebody tells you they're going to do something and it's a ways out, you probably think that day may never come, the day that they tell you. But she only told me like 2 weeks ago, and it just felt like it was going to be 2 months from now. And then it's the day. And she actually left this morning going to California. And I think she needs
this morning she left.
Yeah, this morning she left.
Wow.
Yeah, it was supposed to be yesterday,
for a
I think.
job or?
Yeah, for a job and for life. I think she needs a change
her.
of scenery. I think she needs a change of surrounding.
Yeah.
And her personality type, I just think she needs something fresh in order to truly become who I believe she's meant to be. And I don't think she'll be able to become that person here for a lot of different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And so she moved out there for a job. She knows a friend that can put her up and that whole thing. And definitely like a little bit of me, is just worried simply because she's my younger sister. And I think being a protective brother, you're always worried about your younger sister, especially when you don't have the ability, for lack of a better term, but probably real, to control a situation. Or to Mojo's point, her not being a stone's throw away. Like, I can't just get up and go to Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's going to take, some time. So, yeah, man.
Did you try to talk her out of it?
No, I would never do that.
Did your mom try to talk her out of it?
I don't know if she tried to talk her out of it, but my conversations was more trying to understand her thought process and making sure that she was at least going for the right reasons.
Yeah.
And that she had a plan. Because it's her second time going out there for different reasons, though. The first time she went out there to chase her musical career dreams. The second time, it's a bit different. It's more of a, chasing herself.
Is going back there because maybe it also will help the first part that she moved there for before?
That hasn't been communicated. That's still a big portion of her life. Like, she is a true creative. She's a true artist. So I don't think that portion of her will ever die. And I'm sure, being surrounded by people who are equally as interested in that field and chasing that would inspire her to continue to do it. Mm-hmm. But that's not like the catalyst for the move, if you will.
I always give a lot of credit to those that are willing to just pick up and go.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of those people that I always say, God, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go do this thing, like go work out or exercise or try to lose weight. Mm-hmm. And then you talk about it, but you don't do it. The people who do that, like the plan to action, like we're going to do this, it's huge to pick up and move. Yeah. And especially if I know you say she's got a friend that she's going to live with, but she doesn't have any family out there? Or no?
I mean, we got some family out there, but that's not like who.
But like family enough, like to go have Sunday dinners with?
I don't know how close they are to where she is.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister, and you got to give yourself some credit too. You are on the shot, so you are focusing on your health.
Well, no, but I'm telling you
some credit though.
But for so many years though, I've been saying it. You know what I mean? Now I'm finally doing it. But yeah. I like to be. I know people that do this. I know people that move all the time. A change of scenery is good for them, and they pick up and they go. And it's not because their job's transferring; it's because they just like say, hey, I need something new in my life?
Yeah, well, I can't wait till she lands and I get to FaceTime her and making sure all of that is squared away. But it is, it's a thing, man. Your sister moves away, especially if you're close with her like I am and you've been through things. You kind of feel like you're losing a part of yourself in this transition.
Yeah.
But I am extremely proud of her and happy for her, and I think she's at a great place in her life to where this is going to be a successful decision.
Did you cry when you say goodbye to her?
No, I don't cry. I kiss her on the cheek, tell her I love her.
She cry?
Nah, we ain't really.
You don't have that kind of a thing?
No, I mean, I don't really cry. The last time I probably cried, I only cry when I think about my grandma passing away. I'm about to cry, and like that really had taken me somewhere. I don't know why I just said that, but that'd take me somewhere. Last time I cried for real, I was probably watching like Kobe YouTube highlights when he on his last game when he dropped 60. Just the effort that man showed, bro. That brought
I'd
me
have to go
tears.
back and think about a day that I didn't cry.
I know. I cried at the littlest
That is
things.
actually not an exaggeration. I feel like I cry.
I
every
cried
day
FaceTime
for
with my
something.
sister last night because my brother-in-law was there and he's got bad Alzheimer's, and so
some gospel
it was
songs
tough.
that bring me to tears.
Yeah.
But, you just got to keep moving. That's a little more so what I was taught.
Time to go visit.
Let's talk real quick about your sister and this move. This is a big move. It's big for your family, and it's wild because it good for her on being able to get out there and say, I'm going to do this and take that leap forward. And good for you on encouraging her to do it and not being the because we have, some in our family, I might be one of them that would go, nah, you don't need to do this. Like, I would try to talk them out of it.
That's totally present. And she probably won't like that I say this, but I think my mom is more so leaning towards that direction.
Yeah.
And not saying she's 100% on that side of the fence saying you don't need to go, you don't need to go, you don't need to go. But she's not as positive or encouraging as I am. And I'm at a place now where I'm like, man, it's just go do what makes you happy.
Do you think you're more encouraging because your mom is not as encouraging?
No, I don't think that has anything to do with it. Because I'm going to tell you how I feel regardless of who else is in the room.
Yeah.
It is something that I noticed, though, and I will acknowledge it. I'll tell my mom, relax, bro. Like, she don't really need that. Like, if what's going to happen is going to happen, get on board.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, because nobody wants to leave feeling that people are not happy for them. What's up, Gary?
What's going on, Mojo? How you guys doing?
Gary, I'm moving to California. Me and
I'm
Kevin's
right there with
sister are all hanging out. I you know what? That would be actually a place I would think about moving to. Like that would be.
Cali?
It would just be kind of fun to live there for a little bit, just to see.
It seemed expensive.
It's an amazing state. I've thought about moving there plenty of times, but my sister just moved there like 5 years ago. She graduated from state, went and got her master's from USC. And, we have a very close family, so it was hard to let go for a minute, but she loves it out there. And you know what? Me and my 7-year-old daughter go out and visit her all the time, and we always got a place to stay.
Yeah.
So, Kev, you and Josiah can go out there and have a blast, and you ain't even got to worry about the hotel fees.
Right.
Where exactly is your sister in California, Gary?
She went to USC. She was in Long Beach, but then she just now moved to Laguna. She just moved to Laguna Beach.
Laguna.
Ooh, that's a nice area.
I watched that show. That was a good show.
Yep. She lives right up by the water, and that's a beautiful thing. I'm a Pisces, so I should be out there by the water, and the sunshine, and all that too.
It's funny because I've been thinking more about this with the weather and stuff. I used to live in Arizona, and I kind of miss that. I miss the desert a little bit, and I was thinking about this. Like, if you could pick up and move anywhere, where would you move? And a lot of times people would say I'd move to like Florida or whatever. I think I'd go to Arizona. Like Arizona would be kind of a fun place.
Great.
Yeah.
But California and that water, I love it. I went to California a lot before she moved out there.
Yeah.
But having her there, I've gone out there a lot more. And it's a great place to visit. And the water's so peaceful and relaxing and perfect for relaxation and meditation. And you get your whole mind right out there. That's for sure.
Kevin, if you could pick up and move, where would you move?
That is a very tough question. It probably wouldn't be America, to be honest with you.
Where would you?
If I were going to move, I don't know the country, but it would be somewhere in Europe. Might go to Africa. I've never been to Africa. I would try to gain a different experience than one that I'm already used to. And obviously you can get that stateside, but I would want to feel something completely different So
Interesting.
Go out the country.
Even you wouldn't want to just visit first and then decide to move? Like you would?
No, I mean, if you ask me, like, I don't know. I probably would move out the country somewhere.
Because if I was going to move, I want to move somewhere where I feel like I know.
What's the point
Although
of moving,
you'd get to know it pretty quickly.
Out of the country?
But
yeah, I mean, what do you want? California, Miami,
No.
New York? Like, I've been to all of these places. I haven't been everywhere in America, but I feel as though all the hot spots.
Yeah.
And I have a good time there. I don't know if I could ever see myself moving there.
Do you ever watch TV and you see something on TV and you go, God, I'd like to go there? Like, you ever have that at all? Like, you see something and you go, that would be kind of cool. Like, I remember as a kid, I used to watch like TV all the time, and I'd watch like old TV shows, and they'd be like, "Where's that show?" And they would say, "Oh, that show's based out of like Full House, San Francisco." I want to go there because I want to,
That's such a thing now, though, for tourism, like for people to go to places that they've seen in a show or a movie.
Yeah. Like stadiums were always that place for me. Yeah. If I would watch a game, I always, for some reason, always wanted to go to Baltimore just because I liked their Oriole Stadium.
I went to San Francisco one time for a technology conference called Afrotech. I was there maybe 3 days. During that time, crazy wildfire took place. The smoke was so heavy, my asthma, phone talking about air quality.
You had a bad experience.
Definitely not going there.
Dennis, what's going on?
Hey, no, I just wanted to say that I think that like moving to a new place and like restarting life is a really good way to grow. Because it builds like those new experiences and things like that.
Yeah, that's cool. If you could move anywhere, Dennis, where would you go?
Definitely somewhere in Asia, maybe like Philippines.
Oh, wow. Hold on a second.
Especially if I could keep my American job. That conversion rate, that currency going to be nice.
What's up, Marlene?
Colorado for sure.
I'd be with you.
Definitely.
Whereabouts in Colorado? Like Denver or one of the smaller places?
Yeah, probably near Denver. Somewhere where I can go skiing within the hour. You got skiing, you got hiking, you got lakes, you got temperature.
It sounds like Michigan for some reason that you're talking about right now.
Kind of. I mean, I'm teaching at Pine Knob, but it's not like teaching at like Val or.
Oh, okay. You're a ski instructor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why every time you say no snow, I'm like, what are you saying?
I know. I hate this
girl.
snow. You love it. Ski instructors love the snow. Radio DJs don't. What's up, James? How you doing?
How's it going? Actually, I would put my 2 cents in here.
Yeah.
I moved to Tennessee.
Ooh.
Tennessee has like the mountain ranges, the roads. There's a lot more things to do there than here. I mean, like personally, I'd probably go to like Pigeon Forge area.
Okay, I don't know where that is.
Whereabout is that?
Yeah.
Down south.
By Nashville?
It's where like Dolly World is.
Oh, Dolly World. Oh, that's cool.
I moved to Dolly World.
I like that. That sounds like fun.
A lot of nice things to do out there. I like driving personally. I like driving my car, and it's just there. They have a lot of nice mountain ranges and nice roads, straight roads with just mountains and trees on both sides, kind of area.
That's dope.
That's cool. Interesting. I like it. I like the ideas of where to go to. Well, good luck to your sister, Kevin.
Smaka G.
Yeah, I thought her name was Melinda.
I have several nicknames for
Smaka
G. My Doja.
What does she call you? If she
just call me Kev. She not really